Marty, can you feel that? Can you feel that? Like I'm trying to reach.
Calm down, woman. Calm down. Calm down. We are live. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope everyone's having an awesome Sunday. Welcome back to Jen and Marty's Sunday night show. Although it's day, I should probably change the name because technically it's not really light. But who gives a fuck? Doesn't matter. It's my channel, my show. Well, myself and Jen's show, so call it what the fuck we want. So, this evening we're going to be discussing our favorite movies from 1986 to 1987. But before we start that, let's introduce you to this awesome panel. First off, we have the first of two awesome New Yorkers with us tonight. We have the legend that is the soulless trenchcoat, aka Trenchy. Hey, Trenchy, how are you doing this evening, dude?
I'm okay, thanks. Thanks for having me.
It's always a fucking pleasure. You're a mainstay with us, if you ask me. And moving on to a second legendary and awesome New Yorker, we have Joey Nomad. Joey, awesome to have you on again, dude.
Thanks, Moy. Appreciate it again.
It's wicked to have you. And again, the dude is an absolute fucking mine of information when it comes to cinema, particularly kind of old school grindhouse and pulp stuff. If you like that fucking kind of old school action movies and old school TV series, Joey is the man. And yeah, I suppose I better introduce this woman underneath me. Hey, Jane, my girlfriend.
Marty, I can't find the feather. I was gonna tickle you under because I'm under you. I was gonna because you're not wearing pants, right? You promised you weren't gonna wear pants. So I
told you not to say that when the lads are on the fucking stream. They make them uncomfortable, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. And moving swiftly on, another legend and figure aficionado like myself, whose collection is, although if Jen had her way, I'd probably outdo it, but I don't think I would. The legend that is Larry, aka the Horror Cat Dad. Larry, absolute fucking legend for joining us. Thanks a million, man. You're a fucking saint and a scholar, and you're the best. I appreciate you coming by because, again, I know everyone has commitments and family stuff to do because it's Sunday and people like doing the kind of, get-togethers and stuff for family and whatever the fuck. I don't know. I give up on my family. No, I'm joking. I love my family. But just by and large, I appreciate everyone stopping by. Particularly also people in the chat. We have Ginger Ninja in the chat, and we also have Texas. Two absolutely fucking killer dudes. And hopefully we'll have more people stopping by. But before we do, a quick rundown. So each week we discuss 2 years of cinema, and we're up as far as 86 to 87 this year. And this is kind of a red letter day for cinema because, like I was talking to Jen before we went live, the amount of action movies and franchises that began in this year, these block of years, is fucking astounding. And like Jen had trouble fucking picking because there was so fucking much that came out this year. But it's going to be interesting. So I suppose the best thing to do is start. Larry, are you okay if we start with you and work our way back? Are you cool with that, dude?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Larry, what are your picks for 1986 and why?
Oh, so I'm just gonna do all five, or?
Yeah.
Oh man, putting me on the spot here. I guess number one is gonna be Aliens. Because I'm basically
because it's aliens.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's aliens. Obviously, number two is gonna be Big Trouble in Little China. Love that movie.
Oh fuck yeah!
I mean, it's like you really can't go wrong with that one, man. I mean, it's like it's hard for me to choose between like Big Trouble and Aliens, but I think it being a number two is not an insult, and I think. I'm trying to think what else. Top five. It's there's a lot of bangers, man. So it's kind of like hard, If I was gonna say, I'll change it up. I'll actually do something different. I'll do Flight of the Navigator, number three.
I like that one. You got Pee Wee Herman as the voice of a manic robot as well.
Yeah, that one's good, man. I really really enjoyed that movie as a kid and stuff like that. Um, man, I guess if I don't know. Back to School. I love Back to School. It's another comedy that I really really
Rodney
enjoy.
Dangerfield.
Yep, that's probably one of my favorites. And yeah, I mean, just that movie's great.
I love the scene with Sam
is.
Kinison as his.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That I mean, hands down, that part is just like, man, I can watch that over and over again. It's just it's just great. I guess, man, it's hard to say because there's so many good ones. I'm torn between like Short Circuit and Armed and Dangerous for like my number 5.
Armed and Dangerous is a great one. No one ever talks about that one either. With
It's
John
very
Candy.
It's very
I
underrated.
apologize. Larry? What is Armed and Dangerous about?
You've never seen Armed and Dangerous?
No.
So it's a John Candy film, and it has Eugene Levy, and they're basically like one of them's like a lawyer, and he doesn't want to be a lawyer because one of his guys threatens him, so he decides to do a different job, and he becomes like a security guard. The place is called Guard Dog, but he wants to become a night security guard. And then John Candy was a cop, and he gets framed, and he ends up becoming a security guard, and then they get teamed up together. Meg Ryan's in it. There's a lot of, the cast is pretty stacked in that one, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty good.
It is.
I need to check it out.
Very
It sounds
funny.
like Paul Blart before fucking Paul Blart or whatever the fuck. That's
Better.
right.
It's better.
Way better.
Way better.
I would have to go with those 5. I mean, I could go. Three Amigos. There's like a ton of them.
We'll be going back again for honorable mentions. So if there's
Okay.
any honorable mentions and stuff, when I go around. So my gorgeous girlfriend, the love of my life, what have you for your top movies for 1986?
Well, like Larry and I think everyone, these 2 years were packed with movies, and it was hard because there's quite a few, and then there's also a lot of horror representation in this year and some really good ones, and I really had to narrow it down. But for me, I guess these are not in any particular order. If they're on the list, I love these movies, so there's not going to be like a number 1 to number 5. But for one of them that I have to talk about, it is a foreign film, and I've done a review on this, and it's a lot of people have gone under their radar, and it's called In a Glass Cage, and it is about a victim who gets revenge on a Nazi. But that sounds pretty basic, right, guys? But we go into a little bit more, and we actually our victim becomes the perpetrator, for a lack of a better word. And you'd think we'd be all for this, but we go into such levels of depravity. It is a hard watch, and it won't be for everyone, but it is a brilliant movie that I highly, highly recommend. It's fucking brutal, guys. It's a brutal and basically this Nazi throws himself off the roof, and one of their victims, he was a sexual, on top of just being a Nazi, he also was a sexual abuser, and the person that's being his nurse was one of their victims, and he's in a glass cage, an iron lung, hence the name. It's a brilliant film,
Ginger
and it's
Ninja
really fun.
Ginger Ninja says it sounds like a lot of fucking fun. So yeah.
But it's one that it goes under a lot of people's radars, and it's a really brilliant film. At the end of the movie, and there's a daughter, the Nazi has a daughter, and like at the end of the film, the house, they live in a mansion, and it turns into like a concentration camp, literally, like barbed wires everywhere. It's a very brutal film, but it's one that I highly recommend. I'm sorry, I would be the girl that would bring this, right? To be fair, I'll give a little lighter of a one. The next one that I have a pick is a Dennis Quaid and Ellen Barkin movie called The Big Easy. I fucking love this movie. It's a standard cop movie, but it's so much fun. Ned Beatty, John Goodman are also in this film. And basically, Dennis Quaid plays a detective, and Ellen Barkin is a district attorney, and she's looking for corruption in the New Orleans police department. It's a movie that got my love for Cajun music. It has a hell of a great soundtrack, and Dennis Quaid and Ellen Barkin have a really great chemistry in this. It's really, the story's nothing to write home about, but their attraction for one another is what really sells this movie. It's a great erotic thriller.
Yeah, it did. They were kind of a thing around that time as well, because there was other movies like Body Heat and came out. This was like between that and Basic Instinct and stuff. That was kind of the age of the erotic thriller. Do you think that it stands out, or does it fit neatly into that niche?
I think it stands out because it's a little lighter. Like it's a little bit of a lighter. Like they have a really sweet kind of cute relationship, and we are watching for their relationship. The story behind it is nothing that we haven't seen done before. It's the chemistry between Barkin and Quaid that really work at it. I mean, it just makes the movie, and it's fun, and the music is great. And Ned Beatty and John Goodman is really fun. He doesn't have a big part in it, but John Goodman is also really good in it. The next movie that I have to talk about is Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, my indie darling. Michael Rooker, who basically is doing a very loose-based version of Henry Lee Lucas. I love this movie. You guys know I love this movie, and you can't go wrong with it. And it's very brutal, and it shows what indie can do, even though it was on a microscopic budget. It shows what the indie scene can do. Not to mention just a brilliant performance from Michael Rooker.
Yeah, Rooker does a really good job, but I think another person that's overlooked is Tom Towles.
Yes.
He plays his part. It's a hard fucking, like that scene where they go back and watch what they've done. Mm-hmm. It's a baseball game or something. It's like it's fucking disconcerting to say the least. Joey, have you seen that one?
And what I like about this is the inhumanity part of the movie, because there's a little sister in this too, and she kind of has a thing for Michael Rooker, and you think maybe he has a soft spot for her, and he probably does, but then the end of the movie kind of shows you exactly what he is. And I think in a more of a mainstream movie, they might have had them have a relationship, but in this one we get a much more grittier, harder edge ending.
Yeah, Joey, have you seen this one?
Oh yeah, I saw this one. I'm a big Michael Rooker fan, and that scene you're talking about when they go back and they watch it on the VCR and he goes rewind it. That was cold. Mm-hmm. Those kind of movies. I mean, it's a great movie and it's a great performance by Michael Rooker, but those always a kind of a hard watch for me. When the thrill killers that love to kill, and then that they take the trophies and they like to record and watch. That's kind of it's hard to it's a tough movie to watch, but it's also a great film. And like I said, I'm a big Michael Rooker fan.
Yeah, no,
he's brilliant in it.
Like Jen says, it's interesting, and it's like we've talked about it before. You said it's an interesting exploration on the kind of mechanics of a serial killer as well, because it's not like some kind of cheap thrill slasher. It goes in on a cerebral level on how this person functions and stuff. And like, would you say you wouldn't have something like the Poughkeepsie tapes or something if it wasn't for Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer?
Yes, and a lot of other great movies. Even you could even say Blair Witch, because again, it's a very we're celebrating the indie spirit and stuff, and the having to have very little money and yet making such a fucking wonderful product. Now, I would argue Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer and Poughkeepsie Tapes are better, but the box office says that Blair Witch was probably better. But and that's one of the great things about the indie scene.
It gives a chance for anyone to kind of leave their mark, indelible or otherwise. So what else is on your list, babe?
I've got two more, and you gave me a great segue, because you know what, like you said, that Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer is a very cerebral, dark, brooding kind of movie, but there's wrong with the straight up slashers. And I'm picking another movie, and it's from a franchise. And you guys are probably thinking I'm going to go with Poltergeist. I'm not. That's an honorable mention. What I'm going to be going with is Psycho 3. Hot take, guys. This is my favorite. I love all the Psycho movies. This one's my favorite. It was directed by Anthony Perkins. And do we go balls to the walls, knee deep, crazy people? And I'm here for it. Not to mention Jeff Fahey. He gives such a fucking fabulous performance.
Great.
Not to mention there is a scene at the beginning where a nun is screaming, "There is no God." Oh my God, I love this movie.
I need to see it. I heard, like, I think I watched half of it late one night and I fell asleep.
Wow.
I watched a
That was
good segment of it, but I think I drifted off. Is that the one where he hits the old lady in the head with a shovel?
Yes! Oh my God, Marty! It's a fucking masterpiece. Anthony Perkins directed it. It's so fucking cool. And Jeff Fahey's naked with a guitar, and there's Woody Woodpecker in the background going ha 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 ha, ha, and he's singing to Norman's mother's corpse. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll go back and check it out.
We'll watch it, you and me. And for my last movie, and again, there's so many good movies, but I have to go for a last movie, and this is one that's going to surprise you guys. It's a well, maybe not some of you guys. It's a William Hurt movie, and because I fucking love William Hurt, and it's a movie called Children of a Lesser God with Marley Matlin, and it's about a school for the deaf, and William Hurt, he's not deaf himself, but he's been around deaf people all of his life, and he teaches, and Marley Matlin plays kind of a janitor, but she's a brilliant. She's got a high IQ, but she thinks because she's deaf, the world will not accept her, and they fall in love. It's a really good film, and William Hurt's brilliant in it.
Is there a happy ending?
Kind of, sort of. For me, I guess it's no one dies if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
But it's a really good movie. If you've never checked it out, I would recommend it.
I'll check it out. Children of Lesser God. The name definitely rings a bell. It's
a good one.
You watch so many movies over the years. You're like, oh yeah, I remember that now. It's just it's weird. But that's your number 5. They're your picks, babe. Yeah.
Those are my picks. I've got a ton of honorable mentions, but those are my picks.
They're some awesome picks. Again, I do need to go back and check out Psycho 3. I had it watched before, but I never finished it. I don't know why. It was probably playing on Bravo or fucking Sky or something at some stupid o'clock in the morning. When I was younger, I just go back and Armed and Dangerous. Or Larry will fucking kick the shit out of me. Yeah, I better check that out. So, because I don't want Larry put me the bear hug. He's like, fuck you, Minnesotan. He's like, Jesus.
They never watch good movies in Minnesota, do they, Larry?
I guess not. I mean,
next, Joey. What about you? What are your top 5 for 86, dude?
And I just want to say that Jen always has an interesting top 5. She's always gonna teach you about a movie that you may never heard of before, like the first one she was talking about, the iron lung thing. That sounds interesting. So I might check that out. So and then
it's on Tubi. It's hard to track down, Joey. It's on Tubi. That's the best place to find it.
I'll definitely check that out on your recommendation. Then you got Larry bringing up Armed and Dangerous. That's one of my favorite. That's my favorite. Me and Larry got a lot of stuff in common. So that's he's got good taste. He's got taste like mine. But the Armed and Dangerous is great. John Candy and Eugene Levy, SCTV alumni, which was a great comedy show back in the day. So I'm glad he brought that up. Now, my top 5. Now, everybody knows I love action movies. It's going to always be a lot of action movies. So my first one is Big Trouble in Little China. And it's my favorite movie of all time. I'm a huge Kurt Russell fan. And this movie's got so much. I mean, it's got martial arts, it's got sorcery, it's got monsters, it's got comedy. And Kurt Russell is just brilliant as Jack Burton. And I just love his character. And if you listen to John Carpenter, Kurt Russell is basically doing John Wayne that whole movie. And I love John Wayne, so I appreciate that movie. So Big Trouble in China is my number one movie for 86 and all time. Second is Chuck Norris and the Delta Force. I'm a huge Chuck Norris fan, and I love the Delta Force. And it's got Robert Forster in it, George Kennedy, and Martin Balsam. It's a great film. It's about a hijacking of a plane, and Chuck Norris and Lee Marvin got to get the hostages free before they get executed. So I love that movie.
Joey, is that the one where they have the rockets at the back of the bike?
Yes.
Yeah. I love that. It's brilliant. And again, fucking brilliant pick with Big Trouble in China, because it's nice that you got to see a Carpenter movie where Carpenter was. All Carpenter's movies are cool and badass and stuff, but this one was just fun. It wasn't too mean spirited or too cynical. And you just, as a friend of mine said, it's like a fucking white guy blundered into a Shaw Brothers movie and ended up becoming the hero. If we're not back by morning, call the president. I'm just like, he's almost as good as Ash.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, he's got some great lines in that too, Kurt Russell. Like when the Chinese gang bangs into him, he goes, "Son of a bitch, must pay." I mean, I love that line, and I mean, and you got some great stuntmen in that too. Martial arts guys, James Liu and Al Leong, brilliant. They've in a lot of movies, but I love Shaw Brothers films. So Big Trouble in China was right up my alley, and I know it didn't do that great in the box office, and the critics didn't like it, but it's picking up steam over the decades that's been out. So I think if somebody asked me what's the one movie that I've never seen before that I want to be entertained from start to finish, I would say Big Trouble in Little China easily, because you're gonna be blown away by it. So
I think I would agree. I think a lot of directors as well took from that movie, like a lot of character Star-Lord, definitely Jack Burton character, the whole thing. Hey, it's me, Jack Burton. Who? Just that whole, that's good. Sorry, Joey, I'm cutting you off, but no,
one more thing about the movie. I like when Victor Wong brings in the good Chinese gang, and Kurt Russell goes, "Any of them savvy English?" And the guy goes, "Who is this guy?" I love that line, man. So, but yeah, so I got to calm down, so I'll keep going.
Huge buzz.
All right. So number 3 is Platoon. I love Platoon. Oliver Stone film. Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, Willem Dafoe, Keith David, Forrest Whitaker, Johnny Depp. I mean, it's Tony Todd. It's packed with stars and future stars. So, and it's one of my favorite war movies, if not the favorite war movie of all time. It's just and the soundtrack is great. So that's my number 3 pick. My number 4 pick is Raw Deal with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a big Arnold fan, and I just love that movie. I love the scene where he pops in the tape cassette and he's killing people to "I Can't Get No Satisfaction" by the Rolling Stones. And Darren McGavin plays his best friend in it. There's Trenchy doing over there, but Darren McGavin plays his best friend. Darren McGavin played Kolchak in The Night Stalker, so I was happy to see him in this film. But so Raw Deal is number 4, and then a little bit different for me is number 5. I'm gonna go Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Good choice.
I love that movie. And anybody and I used to cut school a lot, so I appreciate it. So and who would want to go skip school and go to a baseball game and just have these adventures and stuff? So I love that movie. Matthew Broderick was great, and Jeffrey Jones was great as the principal, and it's just an outstanding film, and it always cracks me up. So those are my top 5 for 86.
They're awesome picks. They're kick-ass picks.
Thanks, Marty.
Ferris Bueller, I enjoy Ferris Bueller, but I always hated the character. It's like, poor fucking Cameron. All the shit that happens, Cameron, and it's like, you fucking selfish prick. Your fucking best friend.
That used to be one of my favorites, but as I gotten older, I think because of like the fact that he gets away with so much stuff with no recourse or anything. I think that's why I I kind of like started disliking it.
I found out something about fucking Broderick as well. That and again, Joey, it's a fucking awesome pick. It's an awesome movie. I just have an issue not only with the character but the actor himself. Motherfucker killed someone over here and then fled back to America.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller fucking got off a fucking hit and run charge, motherfucker. Sorry, but I digress.
Also, Jeffrey Jones is problematic as well. Jeffrey Jones is problematic as well.
Oh, fuck.
Really problematic.
It's a curse.
The ending is disturbing.
Well, even what's his name? Even Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen had his share of problems too.
Jennifer Grey's okay as far as I know.
Yeah, she's the only one, right?
It's still an awesome movie. So. It's still a fucking brilliant movie. But no, Joey did those picks kicked arse. Trenchy, what about you? What are your top 5 for 86, good sir?
There's an odd pattern going on this list, but number 5 is, Larry mentioned it a bit, but Short Circuit. That movie's awesome. Mm-hmm. Like, not only is it a fun, like, kids movie, but Johnny Five is a badass. He's a badass. He not only has the fun hijinks, but he will whoop your ass, and it's awesome. It's really fun. Number 4 is Deadly Friend. This is a really fun, but also kind of serious and sad movie, and it somehow mixes the fact where you got a robot on the street talking shit to people, and in the same movie there's a girl being beaten by her dad, and it's actually done pretty well for this type of movie, and it's really sad, and it's fun, it's got great kills, but it also, I think it balances it pretty decently, and maybe it could be a bit better, but I think it does really well with the source material.
Trench, is that the one where the girl... Trench, is that the one where the robot girl kills Sloth's mom with a basketball?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
That was added in later too, because the studio wanted more deaths. Like, originally it wasn't gonna be like that bloody or whatever, but they wanted to kind of capitalize on Freddy, so that's why they wanted more like violence in it. So they went back and they added that scene in, or they shot that scene or something like that.
That's a cool pick. Also, just want to say a quick hello to Creepy McGee and Tembo Cinema also stopped in. Mr. Dan, I always worry, guys. I hope you don't think I'm ignoring the chat. I haven't. But yeah, sorry, Trenchy, back to you. What's your next pick?
Oh, okay. Sticking with machines. I know some people hate this movie. I like this movie a lot. Maximum Overdrive. It's fucking awesome. It's Stephen King on cocaine, and there's AC/DC everywhere, and children are getting murdered, and machines are calling people assholes, and there's this lady jumping up and down and screaming like a cartoon character, and the Green Goblin's in it, and you get Green Goblin versus Billy the Kid, the closest we'll ever get. It's amazing.
I can't argue with that. I had issues in the past.
Keep in mind, he was washing that down with Jack Daniels as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maximum Overdrive. Was it the actress who done Bart Simpson? Was the fucking hysterical girl? Lisa.
No, yeah. Lisa was she was the one that was all hysterical and everything. I don't remember from anything, but no, there was like the Just Married People. Curtis. She would always be saying that name, like saying the husband's name, but no, she was like the wife, the newlyweds. That was Lisa Simpson.
Didn't someone get killed with a soda machine as well? The fucking soda.
Yeah, the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Twinkie Man.
You also got early what's his name? Esposito.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
He gets killed by the arcade game.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. Joey, what's your thoughts on Maximum Overdrive, dude?
I'm with Trenchy. I loved it. I thought it was a fun movie. I know it got slammed by the critics, but that's my kind of movie. The movie that the critics hate is usually the kind of movie I'm gonna love and be gravitated towards. So I'm glad Trenchy showed the movie some love and brought it up, and that's good on his part, man, because he's got good taste in movies.
I mean, that's on my honorable mentions list.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one, when you said that one, I was like, gotta go with it. Yeah, man. I mean, it's on my list, but it's like a little bit further down.
I love the fucking trailer for it because you could tell Keen is off his tits and so much coke. Oh,
I'm gonna scare the shit out of you. It's like,
you already are, Stephen. You already are. Back up. Back up. Go on, Trench. Anyway,
She's
sorry.
called me an asshole.
no, I love that movie. I know a lot of people are like, "What the fuck?" But I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I like it. The reasons you hate it is why I like it." But number 2, this kind of a change of pace, but Lambeth. I mean, it's a classic. You know, Jim Henson, David Bowie, and it's just a fun little, you know, kind of kid story about growing up and stuff like that with a bunch of puppets. And it's great. It's Labyrinth, you know what you got, and there's great songs in it because it's Bowie.
Yeah, it's
Jennifer Connelly as well.
Yeah.
Every guy had a crush on her back in the day. Rightly so.
Speaking of crushes, was it just me, or was fucking Bowie's pants just getting tighter and tighter and tighter in that fucking movie? It's like, Jesus Christ, put it away, David.
You kind of gotta look at that movie as her dream and kind of it showing her messages to grow up, because you take it as it is, it's like, oh, it's a grown man flirting with a child, but like, you know, if it's a dream, it works, because she would fantasize about that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good point, Trench.
Yeah, I think someone told me that. I forget who.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, he's like the Goblin King. He's kind of, is he really human? Semantics, I guess.
Well, look. If Patrick Swayze can get away with fucking flirting with a teenager, then surely. Yeah.
God damn it, Marty. We'll get there when we get there. It's okay if it's Patrick Swayze. I have told you this.
If it's in the
Also,
South,
hello,
it's
John
okay.
from Night Owl Talks, Night Owl Movie Talk. He's in the chat. Awesome dude. Him and Larry do some really cool collabs. Yeah, but Patrick Swayze is a weird pedo in that movie. Anyway, Trenchy, go on. What we said?
Well, yeah, no, I really like Lambert, but my number 1 is probably obvious, and it's weird because we're going from flirting with teenagers to duck fucking, but I guess we'll just go with it as Howard the Duck. This movie is a classic. It is misunderstood. It is a great movie. It's a comedy that yeah, it's an R-rated comedy that they tried to make for kids, but it's awesome. He fights an alien.
There's duck tits not once but twice in that movie. Howard is reading a play duck or something like that, and there's also a duck in the bat with her fucking hooters out. I mean, like, what are we doing here? What do we do?
Did any guys like jerk off to the duck tits?
I don't know.
There probably was.
That was a little too weird for me. And early Tim Robbins too.
Yep. Very much so.
I just thinking the fucking So, which is your favorite Tim Robbins movie? Shawshank Redemption, right? Don't say Howard the Duck. Don't say Howard the Duck. Don't say Howard the Duck. It's a weird oddity, and the fact Lucas. I don't know which Lucas is more embarrassed of, this or the holiday special. It's probably a fucking
I'd say
toss-up.
holiday special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is far superior to that.
Well, you got to think too. The holiday special was never technically released on video, right?
Yeah.
No, as far as I know.
It was a TV Christmas special for
Right, but like he completely did everything he could to try to bury it, but not Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
So
And the character is obviously still beloved because they brought him back in the MCU. Seth MacFarlane, or not Seth Green. Seth Green voices him and stuff like that. So they didn't totally do away with him. Joey, what's your thoughts on the classic, the epic Howard the Duck?
I mean, I used to read the Howard the Duck comic books, so I was, but the movie it was okay. It was a fun movie. I mean, I liked it. I haven't seen it in ages. I think I only seen it once ever, maybe twice. I liked it, so I got to watch it again to get a whole. It's been so long since I watched it, but I remember liking it. So it was a good movie.
I will say, even though he's problematic, Jeffrey Jones as a villain was pretty legit once he gets possessed by that creature or whatever. Like he was pretty scary. I remember him being scary when I was little.
Okay, yeah. I got one more question before we move on. Jen, which is more weird? That Leah Thompson nearly fucked her son in Back to the Future, or that Leah Thompson nearly fucked the Duck? Which do you think is
Just as a mom, I'm gonna stand firm against incest.
Okay.
Yay!
It just as a parent, trying to fuck your kid's a bad thing. I can't believe we're in this day and age where I have to make a public announcement. People, don't fuck your kids.
Interspecies erotica.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if the duck consents to it, I would be careful with the duck because the corkscrew. They've got the corkscrew thing, and I think it'd be really painful. But some people like pain and pleasure. It's a thing. Don't fuck your kids, though. Even the animals don't do that as a general rule.
So this PSA has been
Marty.
brought to you by Jen's Reviews in the Grave.
Don't do incest, kids, or to your kids.
The more you know. You know what? The next goddammit, Jen, you know what's going in there, right? Okay. So Trenchy, they're awesome picks for 1986. And yeah, Howard the Duck.
Thank you.
It's a cult classic. Like the animatronics and stuff are fucking awesome. So right, lastly, I'll give the rundown of mine. So starting at 5, I'm going to start from 5 and work my way back. My favorite depiction of Sherlock Holmes is a mouse. I'm going to go with Basil the Great Mouse Detective. You have the incomparable Vincent Price as Rattigan. Fucking best Disney villain ever. I mean, it fucking kicks arse. The animation, it was peak. It was peak animation. This was before the Disney Renaissance. But if this had been held off a couple more years, I think this would have been a Disney classic. It would have made it in there. It was kind of a weird point for Disney because they were in what they called their dark kind of moody period, because you had things like The Black Cauldron and you had a lot of fucking movies that were kind of really grim and dour. But this had its dark moments, but by and large, it was a really good fucking animation and a great depiction of Sherlock Holmes. And if you got little kids and you want to get them into Sherlock Holmes, great fucking springboard. Number 4. Now, myself and Larry agree that Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner, fucking class movie. Roy Batty is probably Howard's best role. But my favorite role of his is this next one, great horror movie, The Hitcher. Holy shit.
Rutger Howard, Thomas C. Howell.
Apparently fucking Heath Ledger, as well as Tom Watt. What was the musician with the weird voice again? Tom Waits. Yeah, as well as Tom Waits, another big influence on his Joker was fucking John Ryder from The Hitcher. Basically, this person who had no fucking sense of safety or fucking... Basically, he didn't care if he killed everyone, and he killed himself in the process. This is someone who had nothing to lose. and you can tell he's enjoying every minute of it. There's also subtext with like, is there a kind of homoerotic thing between him and C. Thomas Howell? It's really good back and forth. The tension and just like the bit where they're in the diner and we're again going back to the scene with Ledger being questioned as the Joker, the scene with him being questioned, and it's like fucking what's your name? John Ryder, where are you from? Disneyland. And the idea, Eric Red came up with the idea from the Doors song, Jim Morrison's song, Riders on the Storm. There's a killer on the road. Again, fucking brilliant movie. Joey, what's your thoughts on The Hitcher? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's meh?
Oh, I love it. I should have put it in my top 5 because I'm a huge Rutger Hauer fan, and just that whole movie, like when he sees Rutger Hauer in the back of the car with the family, and he's waving with the daughter at them, and you know, and he knows he's a psycho killer, and then later on you see what he did to the family, and he was just cold in that movie. He was cold, and he was but sometimes he was likable at the same time. Rutger Hauer is a brilliant actor who needs more credit. But the Hitcher, the Blade Runner, Hobo with a Shotgun, Blind Fury. The guy's just been in some really fun movies, and Wanted Dead or Alive. I mean, I love him, and but The Hitcher is probably my favorite Rutger Hauer movie too, and it's definitely gonna be my honorable mentions.
And the other cool thing about it as well is, I remember watching when I was young and thinking, this is the goriest thing ever. There's little to no fucking gore. Again, like Joey was saying, when he finally catches up to that family, you just see C. Thomas Howell vomiting on the side of the road. You don't see the aftermath of Howard's kill. Or when Jennifer Jason Leigh is torn in half, you don't see it. It's what Tom Savini says, the imagination can make a far more grotesque and violence. Jen, as our regular horror aficionado, what's your thoughts on The Hitcher?
I love The Hitcher. It is in my honorable mentions, and I'm ashamed it's not in my top 5, but there's so many this year. It's a brilliant performance by Rutger Hauer. It's between this and a movie he did called Escape from Selfie Board. That is like my 2 favorite films of his, and it's just so good. And it's like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Is just trying to be nice to this guy, pick up a guy that's hard on his luck, and then all hell breaks loose. And then you got the thing with Jennifer Jason Leigh, and you think there's going to be a sweet ending, and no, there's not going to be. And like you guys were saying, you don't see much violence or much gore in it, but those are the best movies. Look at Texas. It's very much reminiscent of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because in that movie you think you see a lot, but you don't. And this movie applies the same technique very well. And Rutger Hauer, I mean, he just is so fucking good. And I also really like Jennifer Jason Leigh in this.
There's another minuscule role, Jeffrey DeMunn. He is a tiny role in this, but he's so fucking good. Where he's just he's driving C. Thomas Howell back to his parents. He goes, "Look, there's something going on between you two. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to fucking know." Larry, what about yourself? What do you think of The Hitcher?
I mean, Joey pretty much hit it on the head. I mean, I feel like he was perfect in that cold. I mean, just look at him as Roy Batty. I mean, he's essentially like a synthetic almost. And it's just he's so cold in that film, and he's got the charm too. It's just like he's an evil, like a legit evil person, but you can't help but like be charmed by him. You know what I mean? And I feel like he did. I mean, The Hitcher is just from my top 2 favorite roles of his. Obviously, it's Blade Runner, and then it's going to be The Hitcher. And then Blind Fury. I love Blind Fury as well. I saw it so many times as a kid, so that's another one that's like on my list of his performances.
Yeah, no, it's a great performance, a great role, great character. Thank fuck no one tried to remake it with Sean Bean. Thank fuck. Anyway,
didn't happen. Didn't fucking happen.
Didn't happen. My number 3, Jen will be happy to know she won't have to fucking ditch me, is another horror movie. And I love this. It's perverted, it's messed up, it's gory, it's fucked up. It has two absolute 80s horror icons in Barbara Crampton and oh Jesus, I'm losing balls. Oh, Herbert West, Jen.
Reanimator.
Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah, Jeffrey Combs. No, it's not Reanimator, Jen.
From Beyond.
It's not Reanimator.
Oh, from Beyond. Oh, that was okay.
From Beyond.
Gotcha.
Jeffrey Combs. Thank you, Trench. How the fuck? I'm getting Alzheimer's, guys.
You're not.
Hey, 59th. So what you have is something that is essentially the bare bones of Lovecraftian story. But Brian Yuzna and Stuart Gordon, they've basically turned it into, hey, this guy made a machine that'll make you horny and you can see demons and monsters. It's like, yeah, I guess we're rolling with that. Barbara Crampton in a fucking dominatrix outfit. Yes, please. Poor Kid 4E getting dissolved by a giant maggot or acid worms or whatever the fuck. Yes,
what else
please.
is new for him? He's done.
Yeah. Fucking people growing penises out of their heads. Yeah, pineal gland. Sure, pineal gland. Great. Jen, thoughts on From Beyond? Better or inferior to Reanimator?
I enjoy it. I think I gave myself away because I automatically went to Reanimator. I like Reanimator just a little bit because, but this one's fun. I mean, penises. I'm for any movie that has penises growing out. I'm a penis, penis. It's a good movie. It's not one of my all-time favorites, but I enjoy it. I'm glad you brought it up on your list.
Yeah, it kicks ass. And again, I love you, babe. You're gorgeous. You're my world. Barbara Crampton, though, in a dominatrix outfit, for fuck's sake.
I can't get mad at you for that. That's fair. You wouldn't. I'd question if your legitimacy as a dude if you did. I can't get mad at
that.
I will say though, like I feel she's aged really well, and I think she's way more attractive now than she was back then.
I think she's beautiful at any age. But she has aged really. She got the jackpot on that.
She's a vampire. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's how she got the role in Jacob's Wife, right?
The what?
Jacob's Wife? Is that it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, good movie.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So moving on to my last pick, my number one. Oh no, wait, number two. Sorry, I'm getting fucking. My number two is actually a sequel that I think is better than the original, and people are going to kick the shit out of me. Speaking of kicking, yeah, my favorite kind of movie that's better than the sequel is the Karate Kid 2.
I knew that was coming.
Yes.
I love Karate Kid. Trenchy, because okay, everyone's a scholar on something, but when it comes to 80s nostalgia, particular movies, Trenchy is a legend, particularly the Karate Kid franchise. Trenchy, why do you think Karate Kid 2 is better than the original?
I personally think it's better because, one, we're dealing with a deeper subject. I think we're diving into Miyagi's past and we're dealing with this blood feud where people's lives are on the line. In the first one, they're bullying. They could have beat him pretty badly, but in the first one, it's kind of lower stakes. In this one, it kind of is less about the fighting and more about like the characters, and I think the character look is way better in this. We get to see Daniel save people from hurricanes. Technically a whole village life is on the line, and I think Chosen is one of the best villains besides Silver. Silver's probably the best villain, and Kreese's too, but Chosen's a great villain, and he's a very interesting character in the little time we see him. So I just think there's more stakes. It has the best love interest, and it has the best setting, Japan. I know some people say it's a step back, but I'm like, I think it's a step forward. I think it's superior. I think it's a more interesting film.
I would totally agree.
And do you think that Cobra Kai done the characters justice?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. I love the movie. Like Trenchy says, it ups the stakes. It's a lot more cerebral. It's like it's not like a teenager who's been bullied. It's like, yeah, this fucking Japanese thug is gonna fucking stab Daniel if he doesn't fucking take him down. And that song, oh, seriously, I am the man who will fight for your honor. I love that. Who's that musician again, Jen?
Peter Cetera.
Peter Cetera.
Thanks, Joey. Thanks, Jen. Oh, that's a ballad, man. That's like, yeah, fucking
Lead singer of Chicago. He went solo, but he was the lead singer of Chicago.
God damn, that's fucking. Can you change your national anthem to that? Because let's be honest, the way things are going, you might as well do that now. Like, seriously. Yeah, I love Karate Kid too. Sorry guys, I'm holding fucking everyone up. You tore through stuff.
No.
My number one, it was always going to be number one. Aliens. Jim Cameron does it again. Fantastic sequel. I think we get the bona fide action heroine in Ripley in this one. Everyone says, "Oh yeah, Ripley was the fucking bona fide action heroine in the first one." Not so much. Cameron was he done what he done with Sarah Connor in the sequel as well, where you had this very mousy kind of reserved character in the first movie, and he made her into a maternal protector. And he done it later on with Sarah Connor, but he definitely done it with Ripley. And I implore you, if you're going to watch this movie, watch the special edition, watch the extended cut. You get more of Hartley's Hope. You get the backstory involving Amanda Ripley, which gave us an absolute awesome game in Alien Isolation. And it's a far more personal thing. You also get more moments, really nice, tender moments with fucking Hicks and Ripley. I particularly like the bit where he's kind of he's passing out from the fucking drugs he took because he got burnt with acid, and he's like, don't be. Yeah, I love that moment. Don't be gone too long, Ellen. I love that moment. But and the rest of the cast as well: Jeanette Goldstein, Lance Henriksen, Michael Biehn. Michael Biehn got the role because James Remar was off his head on drugs and blew the top of the APC off with a shotgun. Oh, we also have Doc Martis, formerly known as Dice Rowland, formerly known as Prince, in the chat. Awesome to have you on. But yeah, Larry, Aliens. What's your thoughts on Aliens? If I keep talking, this will turn into the entire stream. You, Larry, what's your thoughts on Aliens? Because you know what I'm like.
I would say it was the first. It was actually the first one I saw from the franchise, and I remember the first time I saw it, I was scared out of my mind, and I also vaguely remember like the whole smart gun scene, and then after that, because it was Laserdisc, it was on the Laserdisc version. So it's like when I went to go see it afterwards, I was like, I always remember this part, and it always stuck with me, and I never saw it until the director's cut came out. But I mean, come on, man, it's got the horror, it's got the sci-fi, it looks amazing, the practical effects look absolutely incredible. You know, the cast is, it's amazing. It's just a great film. I mean, if I had, it is probably my top, aside from like the original Terminator. It's my favorite of Cameron's films. Like those are my top two. Everybody says Terminator 2. I used to really love Terminator 2, but like I've said it before, and Terminator, the first one has easily become my number one. But Aliens is just like it's the best out of the franchise. You know, it's just everything about it is just amazing. From the dialogue, Bill Paxton is great. You know, it's like you got Drake, you got the back and forth between Drake and Vasquez. I mean, just everybody. You feel like they're an actual unit, and it's awesome, man.
Yeah,
it's a kick-ass flick, and yeah, I could not put it anywhere else but number one. So yeah, they're my top movies for '86. Jen, I'm going to start with you and go backwards. Honorable mentions for '86. Have you a handful?
I do have a. I wish I had a handful of you.
Oh,
But
Jesus
no, I do
Christ,
have.
I should have fucking guessed that. Jesus.
I do have some honorable mentions, and the first one I want to talk about. It's a movie that goes under a lot of people's radar, and it's an early role for Keanu Reeves and Crispin Glover's in it, and that would be River's Edge. Man, talk about a dark, edgy film, and Crispin Glover is so good in this. He's scary in this. He's kind of fucking scary because he's so off of his, he's a drug addict, and there's a murder, and and Keanu Reeves wants to call the cops, but it shows what kids these days. It's a lighthearted film, guys. It really is about.
I would expect nothing less from you, Jen Mitchell. I would expect nothing less from you, babe.
It's a great film, though. Like Keanu Reeves, and like the people, like before a certain time in his career, people always didn't take him seriously. But go back to River's Edge. It's it's an earlier film of his, and he's fucking great in it. Everyone is great in this movie.
The other actor, D'Onofrio's in it too.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I forgot about.
That was one of his earlier films.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes, and I love Vincent D'Onofrio too. Another great fucking actor. Yeah, this movie is littered with them, and I recommend it, guys. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But there's plenty more that I'd want to talk about. The next one I want to talk about, and this is probably one that won't be for anybody else, but this one really spoke to me as a kid, and as I got older, it really speaks to me. It is a Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason film called Nothing in Common. And I'm glad I used it because no one ever knows what I'm talking about. I figured you would, Joey. And it's a comedy, but I think the reason it didn't work is it's very heavy subject matter. And basically, Jackie Gleason wasn't the greatest dad or husband, and he gets sick, and Tom Hanks and him have to reconcile their relationship. And it's a bittersweet film. But if you ever had kind of a parent that might have not been the greatest parent, this movie will speak to you. And there is some comedy in it. Like I said, we have two comedy greats, Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason. I know why this movie isn't talked about, but it's one you guys should seek out. It also has a really great theme song by Christopher Cross. He does a song for the soundtrack that's really good called Nothing in Common. I'd recommend it. It's one that won't hit everyone, but if you had a certain type of parent, you might really resonate with this one. I've got a couple more, guys. The next one that I have is Stand By Me. I'm surprised nobody was brought up Stand By Me. It's a great film, and I think everyone knows what Stand By Me is. It's a Stephen King one about 4 kids who go shoot looking for a body. Good times ensue. It's a lighthearted film.
Sutherland is the villain.
Yes.
You know what? In comparison to some of King's works, that it was probably fairly lighthearted as well. I love the scene with the pie eating story. That's fucking brilliant.
It is. It's a great one, and not River Phoenix, not River. Yeah, River was it River? Yeah. Yeah, River Phoenix. I'm losing. See, I'm the only one. You're not the only one, Marty. But I've got a couple more. Poltergeist 2, and the only reason it didn't make my list is because I love Psycho 3 more. And I will acknowledge probably Poltergeist 2 is better than Psycho 3, but I just fucking love Psycho 3. But Poltergeist 2, I like better. Like my favorite one out of that franchise is also Part 3, but Kane is one of the best boogeymen of horror. Like Kane is someone that scares the shit out of any 80s kid. I mean, he was so fucking good. And the actor was near death at the time, which adds a whole nother layer and nuance to the character.
Yeah, I know that he was creepy looking, but the poor chap was he I think it was cancer. He'd been diagnosed with liver cirrhosis or something like that.
It was some sort of cancer. I'm not sure which, but yeah, he was near death at the time, and it really adds a different kind of thing to his portrayal. I got a highbrow one for you guys.
Go on.
The Naked Cage. If you guys love women in prison movies, watch this one. An innocent woman gets sent to prison, and she gets lecherous, and she gets lesbians and all kinds of shit, corruption. And if you like, there's a genre for this. There's been God knows how many, but and just the title, Naked Cage.
Trenchy, what's your thoughts on this movie? You've definitely seen it, yeah?
Yeah, I saw it with John. Some of those prison movies blend together, but yeah, it was
I'm
okay.
taking a piss, dude. I didn't fucking.
No, I was gonna say, I think I see. No, John's always showing me shit. Like I've seen so much shit because of John that you'll be like, "What the fuck?" It's like, but it wasn't bad. It was what it was. It was okay. I don't really remember it much, but I have seen this though. I know because I have it on Letterboxd, so I did see this. I
Trench,
did
if you're
see it.
doing another Grindhouse stream with John, fucking have Joel on as well, because Jesus Christ, the three ye fucking the hardcore New Yorkers watching 70s and
Yeah.
80s Grindhouse flicks. That'd fucking be a stream to fucking tune into, man.
It would.
Yeah, we got a system now, but down the line, I'm thinking of bringing other people in.
Cool.
Like a
cool.
menage a trois.
Jesus Christ, Jen.
I don't know about that. But yeah, it'd be great to have Joey down the line.
I've got 3 more and I'll be real quick.
Go for it.
Okay. So
Not in whatever context.
So if you want to make, this would be a great double feature with the Naked Cage, My Little Pony movie. I rated the fuck out of this as a kid. It's Danny DeVito and Rita Perlman. And like, it's got evil people. It's sort of like Naked Cage. You get the duality of the two, the yin and yang, the lightheartedness of childhood, and the gritty thing of maybe possibly being sexually assaulted in prison. It's a great pairing. And the other 2 movies that I have, I'll be real quick, is Entrails of a Virgin, which is basically just about, which would also make a great double feature with My Little Pony. And it's these guys are making a softcore porn movie, and then like possibly some spirits might go and like totally kill the whole crew. It's pretty fun. It's fun to show your kids. And then Murphy's Laws. Marty, where are you going? Marty.
Thank God John didn't show me that one.
It's a good one. Entrails of a Virgin. I'm surprised none of you guys had it on your list. Well, maybe you guys have it in your honorable mentions, you know, because it's softcore. It's not really a softcore porn movie.
She's still fucking going. One. Jesus.
And the last one I have is Murphy's Law with Charles Bronson. I like this one because we really see a comedic side to him. This is a very kind of lighthearted Charles Bronson film. I watched it when we were doing the Canon stream, Marty, and I actually really like it and was kind of endeared by it.
I gotta check it out. Joey, you've obviously seen it because it's Charlie Bronson flick.
I've seen everything Charles Bronson's ever done, so it's my honorable mention. So I'm glad she picked it too. But anything Charles Bronson, I just ordered Mr. Majestic. I love that movie. I'm gonna watch it later on. But anything Charles Bronson did, I saw.
Cool beans. Larry, have you any honorable mentions that you want to bring up that you didn't get to put in your main list?
Yeah, man, I got a lot of them because I mean, it's just 86 is just. It's stacked, man. I guess in no particular order. I mean, if I didn't mention this one, I know a buddy of mine would be very, very heartbroken. But Heartbreak Ridge with
Clint Eastwood. Great movie.
Great movie.
Really. I actually first watched that movie with him later on, like in a late high school, and yeah, it's an awesome film. Of course, Maximum Overdrive. Got to give Maximum Overdrive love as well. It was hard to put that. It was hard to not put that on my main list, but yeah, because I love that movie too, man. It's great. I didn't want to. I was gonna put Cobra, but I put Cobra under our canon. So like anything that was canon, I kind of like I didn't want to put on this list. So, but it would have been on my honorable mention.
Great movie.
Another comedy, early Michael Keaton, Gun Ho.
Oh, good one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one.
I love that movie. Oh, it's really
You'd
good.
like it, Marty.
Yeah, that one's really good. It's really funny. It's different too. And then to one of Marty's, I love Karate Kid Part 2. I love the darker tone of it, and I have a whole theory on what Part 3 should have been. You know, I can go into that like in another stream or something. But I came up with a whole different story for Karate Kid Part 3 after Part 2. So
actually, Larry, I was playing with an idea, and I meant to ask. I might as well ask now. Trenchy, at some stage we do a Karate Kid stream discussing the franchise as well as Cobra Kai. And Larry, if you want, you can hop on and discuss it for whatever, because I know not everyone's into all the movies, but if you wanted to come on and we could discuss it. What do you think, Trench? At somewhere down the road.
I haven't finished Cobra Kai, but I can talk about the main. I've seen all 4 of them, and I like all the movies, even the one with Hilary Swank that everybody hates. I like that movie. I thought it was fine.
So does Sparky. I don't care for it, but Sparky likes that one too.
But
yeah, I don't love the franchise as much as other people, but I really like the sequels. Like I like 2 and I like 3 a lot. And I like the first one, but 2 and 3 are just so. 2's really good, and then 3's on crack in the best way. It's great.
Yeah,
it is a bit mental. But yeah, Larry's. Have you any more? Is that it, or is there any?
Yeah,
more
I mean, there's Golden Child. Love Golden Child. That was also a really. I want the knife. I love that. I mean, it's great.
Hello, Numsy.
My sweet brother Numsy. I guess if I wanted to cut it at that, then I have to go with Jason 6.
I got the knife. Now turn the fucking lights back on.
No, but my last one would be Friday the 13th Part 6.
Is it because of Horseshack?
No, actually, it was the first Jason movie I saw.
Oh, that's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's one that was the first one I saw, and I have a lot of nostalgia for that one. Even though Part 7 is my favorite one, Part 6 is it's definitely
that's where he officially becomes a zombie kind of creature, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We get a Frankenstein in the beginning. He basically is literally even by the bolt of lightning.
I mean, I like the look of it. I mean, I did like CJ as Jason. Like, I mean, he was legit scary. Just everything. I really did. Seeing that movie when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, this is I was scared out of my mind." And then I feel like this one actually had the kids. That was a legit because all the movies it's not really the kids, it's really the teenagers.
Yeah.
But now this one I feel like that kind of upped it where they actually had the kids at the camp. And so it was more relatable to me as a kid watching it,
There's funny moments in that as well. There's where the kids are
the paintball part too is I always thought that was funny.
The groundskeeper as well. Some people he's talking to the audience. Some people have got a sick idea of entertainment.
The other part too that's funny. I always thought it was funny when he shoves that girl's face into the in the Winnebago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Goes through the fucking
you just
wall.
see the face I don't know, for whatever reason I always liked that kill, and then he has that hero shot once the Winnebago flips over. I don't know. I can go on and on about that one, man. I love that one.
It's a great one. Really, 4 through 7, they're all I know people don't like 5, but I love all of those. Those are my peak ones of the Friday the 13th franchise.
I still like 3. 1 is also tops for me. I remember when I first saw it, and I was like, oh, it's not Jason, and then it was his mom, and I was just like, man, it's an interesting little twist. It's very Giallo where you see through the killer's eyes. I mean, yeah, sure. When she gets her head lopped off, you see the hairy mitts. I always thought that was kind of funny later on. I always tell people, you see the hairy mitts from the mom. I don't know.
What about It Goes to Hell? Larry, how do you feel about Goes to Hell? I like it. Hot take.
I hate it.
Jason, dead eyes.
I like correction. I like the beginning. The beginning is really, really good until they
I do too.
That whole opening scene is the best part of that film.
I agree with you.
But no, because I rewatched it not too long ago, or a few years back, and I was just like, man, I never thought, I didn't realize it was this bad. Everybody knocks on Jason, takes a boat ride, but no, man, that one's
Manhattan.
yeah, it's like it's not. I mean, Jason, that one is fine for me. I had no issue with that one. And then people would used to crap on Jason X. Jason X is just a whole lot of fun.
He just wanted his machete back.
And then he kills Cronenberg at the beginning. That's hilarious. I mean,
that is cool.
You know, that ice kill is great too. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Ghost of Hell is definitely. I don't know, man.
Jason Burgers, though. Jason Burgers is pretty fucking cool.
And I mean, even Duke.
Duke, like, I love Duke.
He's a great character. I just feel like if you see that fan film, was it Roseblood or something? It's like a fan film sequel to
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard that it's good.
It's on Tubi. It's really good.
I'll check it out. I need to. And I need to see Sweet Revenge. Have you seen that yet? The other fan film? I haven't either.
They're fucking awesome picks. They're awesome runners up and honorable mentions. Joey, what about yourself, sir?
What, for the honorable mentions or for the movie?
Honorable mentions. Sorry, dude.
Okay, I got a couple I were mentioned by other people too, like The Hitcher, Aliens, Maximum Overdrive, Heartbreak Ridge. I love that one. Clint Eastwood, Moses Gunn, Golden Child. I know critics didn't like it, but I thought it was pretty good. Murphy's Law, of course, I'm putting up there with Charles Bronson.
Good one.
Cobra, I'll put up there with Stallone. It's also Cannon's highest movie that they ever did with Stallone and Cobra. And then Iron Eagle. I'm a big fan of the Iron Eagle series. Great theme song. But I've always Jason Gedrick and then Louis Gossett Jr. took over the series. But I was always a big fan of that movie, so I put Iron Eagle up there too.
I haven't thought about that one in years. That's a good pick.
Hey, we got hey, Internet Eric here. Hey, dude. Sorry, Joey. Go on.
Oh no, I was just saying that the Iron Eagle. I'm a big Louis Gossett Jr. fan, and the first one was really good, but then he took over the franchise later on. Yeah, I'm like, action is my bread and butter. I usually tend to gravitate towards those things, and I love, like the shoot 'em ups and the explosions and the chopper crashes and all that stuff. That's stuff I love.
It's the thing is, I think you couldn't make movies like that nowadays because they'd all have to. Back then, they were just made sincere and they were made fun, like stuff like the A-Team and stuff. You or MacGyver. You'd have to overcomplicate it and stuff. Whereas
it'd be kind of neutered.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, like I feel like there's a lot of stuff. I mean, as a joke, I was gonna bring up is like who's got Soul Man on their list.
I thought about it.
Marty, have you seen that one or?
I have. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That movie's hilarious, man. I love this scene where C. Thomas Howell's made up, and he goes, "All my life I wanted a white woman, and now I'm finally And you see Leslie Nielsen's face, and it's a fantasy thing, but you see his face, it's like, oh my God. I die laughing. I know it's politically incorrect now, but I still like that movie though.
I want to know how the fuck they got James Earl Jones into that fucking movie. Like
money.
Yeah.
Money.
Probably, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, I mean, it's like I've said this many times. The original Revenge of the Nerds would never get made today.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well,
never
is
get made.
it rapey, guys? I don't think it is. And if it is, it's not bad rape. It's like maybe rapey's the wrong word.
I think we got another clip for fucking goddamn Jen.
No, but where they kind of roofie him with the pies. Like, I think it's a really funny, sweet scene, but everyone looks at me like sparking their mind melts because they're from a different generation. And they're like, this is rapey as fuck, dude.
Actually, Eric brought up an interesting point. After Soul Man, Thomas C. Howell married Ray Dawn Shawn, so there was some good to come from that movie after all. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Also, to answer, Doc was asking me which was my favorite creature from. I was asking him what was their favorite creature from Spookies, and mine is probably the muck monsters that fart or the Grim Reaper. Um, yeah, no, Doc, you're well aware. You're well aware of this woman. Joey, I keep on cutting you off. Apologies, dude. Had you any more you wanted to mention, or is that it?
That was pretty much it. My only I should have kept Ferris Bueller off and put the Hitcher on there, so I'm kind of pissed off at myself for doing that.
You can't. You can't.
It's still good choices.
Yeah, they're awesome. Trench, any honorable mentions with you, dude?
Yeah, I mean, there's some obvious ones like Karate Kid 2 and Stand By Me and Aliens and stuff, but there's some other ones I wanted to more get into, like Lucas. Lucas is pretty good. That's a good little coming of age movie.
Sweet.
I like that. It's got fucked up shit behind the scenes, which I'm looking at my honorable mention. There's quite a few movies like that, but I do like that movie. I like again, I don't like what happened behind the scenes, but I grew up with this movie, The Adventures of Milo and Otis.
Oh yeah,
good movie, but it's borderline a snuff film now. I can still enjoy it, but it's weird. It's very weird. Oh, my bad, Jen.
Dogs and cats did they? Oh no, I get cut off you, and I'm sorry, Trenchy. But how many cats and dogs died on that production? Like I can't count that high.
Yeah, and there's scenes in the movie where you can see it, and you're like, yeah, it's.
Oh. Yeah. No.
I understand that it's bad, but I do like the movie for what it is. But what the people on that movie did was terrible.
Yeah.
But on a lighter note, Trick or Treat. This is an awesome movie with Sammy Kerr. He's a rock demon. It is a great movie. He's like a rock and roll demon.
I think Doc done a really good review of that as well. Dice, aka Doc, done a really good review of that movie at some stage.
Yeah, it's good. The Pied Piper. This is like a short film. It's a stop motion, kind of really dark retelling of the Pied Piper tale. It's pretty good. Spookies, An American Tale. I mean, Chopping Mall. There's a lot of robot movies this year. Link. That guy just died too. You guys said I didn't know he died, but yeah, Link is a really good movie.
Yeah,
I saw that this year. Yeah. Care Bears 2, where the Care Bears fight the devil. That movie is great. Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, I like it better than the first one, Care Bears 2. And I won't keep long, but I'll just say maybe like couple more. Vamp and Combat Shock. Because I guess my friend introduced me to that movie. That's a hard movie, but it's really good.
Yeah, that one's a trauma movie. That one was picked up by Trauma, I think. Combat Shock.
Yeah. The Trauma's masterpiece.
They're all kick-arse picks, Trench. I think there's too many to mention, but I'll probably just say Big Trouble in Little China, like the guys are saying, and a whole host of more. But yeah, no, we're moving on. So we'll move on to the next year, which is 1987. Larry, you cool if I start with you again? Because I know you probably have to dust off a bit earlier than the rest of us, but like if needs be, I'll start with you if you want to, whatever. Or do you want me to start with someone else?
No, yeah, we can start with me. I mean, it's obvious. Number one's going to be Predator.
Mm-hmm.
It's hands down. Freaking love that
Predator.
Movie. It's Predator.
That's all you need to say. It's Predator.
It's friggin' Predator, man. 2 is going to be RoboCop. That first RoboCop film is just still. Both of those films for me are masterpieces. I love both of those films. God, man, 87's a little bit harder because I have like a ton of stuff. I mean, you got Nightmare 3, you got friggin' Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
You know, I'll probably put Evil Dead 2 on my top 5. Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. That's going to be on my top 5.
Great comedy.
Trying to think.
Another John Candy film.
Is that what? Is that 4?
Go on with another one. Go on, work quick. Go on.
Man. It's really hard, man, because it's
80.
like...
No, I was discussing this with Jen. 86 is bad, but 87.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, the amount of banners that were coming out in 87. Like, you can't fucking. There's too many to pick.
So yeah, I'll put it up there. Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, great Carpenter flick. That's an awesome
another very underrated Carpenter flick, I would say.
Very underrated.
That kicks arse. And yeah, no, they're awesome. They're awesome fucking picks and stuff. Jen, what about you? What are your picks?
All right, so mine's probably going to be a little different, although there's going to be some obvious ones. I'm sure everyone's going to have this first one. My first 2 movies I'm going to talk about are both romantic films. But my number 1 for 87 is a foreign film. It's all the way from Germany, and it's the most romantic movie of romantic movies. It's necromantic, guys, and I'm not being funny when I say this. And so what is necromantic? Well, it's about a guy, and he makes his living cleaning up after accident scenes, picks up body parts and stuff, and he has a loving girlfriend. And one day, somehow they miss a whole body, and it's
with a woman who's just like clueless or fucking the sisterhood of the traveling pants. No,
Marty, darling, I'm trying to talk about serious cinema. This isn't your little alien thing. This is serious, legit cinema, darling. Anyway, so like he instead of disposing this body, he takes this corpse home to his girlfriend, and there's this great scene where she's lying in a bathtub full of blood, and she reads poetry to the corpse, and they're getting romantic, and so they have a menage a trois with the corpse, and it is like, if it wouldn't be for the dead corpse in it, it would be a very erotic scene, and it plays some great music, and they put a condom, because you're thinking, how do you have sex with the corpse? If the corpse is, thing is rotted off, they use a lead pipe. And they put a condom over it, so they're showing safe sex, guys. Would you like me to go on, or do y'all want? There's a scene with the rabbit, right? And then there's this cool scene, this very avant-garde, where they're playing with somebody's head. And then, like, the chick has sex with the corpse by herself, and all that. It's really good and deep. It could be a metaphor for AIDS. It could be a metaphor for AIDS, guys.
She's necromantic interweb.
It could be, seriously, it could be a thing for the removal of the Berlin Wall, and it could be a metaphor for AIDS. No kidding. Do the thing with the director. But no, I love the movie. It's not for everybody, but it's awesome. The other romantic movie I have is, of course, The Immortal Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. Another great love story. Shut the fuck up, Marty. I don't want to hear shit from you. It's fucking great. It's not good because there is a little bit of an age difference that some assholes will bring up, guys. But really, if it's Patrick Swayze, you get a pass. Most of us lose our virginity to some pimply bag boy. So, like, it's fucking Patrick Swayze. Shut the fuck up. We should all be so lucky to lose our virginity to fucking Patrick Swayze. And he tells...
I love that joke. I love the joke in Family Guy. He goes, nobody puts baby in the corner. She's 15, you sick bastard. Then he's in the prison cell, and Hungry Eyes is playing, and this guy comes up behind him and starts unzipping his pants.
Guys, I want to hear, because it's all men here. What are y'all's thoughts on Dirty Dancing? Besides, like, the one hater here, you all secretly love it, right? Your hearts get all light when, she finally perfects the jump. She runs into Patrick Swayze's arms, and she's going, wee, look at me, Daddy.
Okay, we'll start with Trench first. Trench, what's your thoughts on Dirty Dancing?
For the dance movies, I like it. I think it's better than the Kevin Bacon one. Yes, the age difference is wrong, but this movie you kind of gotta go with it. And I like Overboard, and that's about a man kidnapping a woman who hit her head, and has like dementia, or not dementia, but short-term memory loss. So it's like some of these movies you just gotta roll with, as long as you know it's wrong in real life. Then yeah, because I don't think. But this could have been easily fixed if she was just 18. Like this or at least 19. Like this could have been easily fixed.
But then she's a fresh as flowers, and you want to pluck the freshest.
But I do think that dad is the hero in Dirty Dancing. The father is the hero. He is misunderstood.
Joey, what's your thoughts on Patrick Swayze's pedophile antics and fucking Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Patrick Swayze fan, but not this one. I like Roadhouse, and I like The Outsiders, and I like Steel Dawn. I like when he's kicking ass.
It'd be great if
Ghost, I like Ghost. Ghost, he's good at Ghost also.
Yeah, Ghost was good.
Hell yeah.
I can't. I have trouble getting into straight up romance, where it's just about romance and that's it. I can't. I gotta have something else.
The old people stole stuff. The old people stole stuff in that movie.
What?
The old people stole stuff. Larry knows. No one's gonna listen to you because you're a hater.
Fuck Dirty Dancing. It puts forward bad fucking juju.
But Joey, you had the time of your life.
I mean, the song is good. That's a great song by Bill Medley and the Righteous Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
But I mean, like I like Jerry Orbach, who plays the father. He's a great actor. I can't. I'm not a fan of like choreography, dancing, and stuff like that. And I mean, like I don't know. I'd rather watch Roadhouse.
I get you.
Okay, Joey, what if he kicked Jennifer Grey through swinging bar doors, considering apparently they hated each other on the set? That was quite
if there was like a fight scene and he picked her up and she's kicking them, like, you know, they're doing something like that, I'd watch that. But I just can't get into Dirty Dancing. I know it's a great movie, and it was a huge movie at the time, but for me, it's not in my collection. It's never going to be in my collection.
Gotcha. You know, you can go to the place and you can go for a weekend and have a weekend of Dirty Dancing. Me and Marty are gonna go.
Look, I know you're a bit older. I know you're a bit older than me, but I don't think the age gap is that significant.
Larry, defend me! Defend our honor! You're gonna be my broski in this, right? God damn it! Judas, all of you! You're all fucking Judas!
I like the movie, but yeah, no, we can't deny that. I like the movie, I take it for what it is, but we can't deny that the father is the hero. He was right, that what was going on was wrong. And if you think about it, justice was served in Donnie Darko. Yes.
Well, I mean, the other thing, what people, I guess, fail to mention is that there's also like the what is it? The alleyway sort of abortion stuff that's going on. I mean, that's kind of rough, you know, like for a movie that's supposed to be like that. I don't know. Like back then, I thought it was kind of messed up, but as I've gotten older, like thinking about the age thing, I didn't think about it back then. You know, I just didn't like the movie because like my mom would watch it all the time. You know, and then so as I got older and I would rewatch it, I'm just kind of like, man, this is kind of it's like a little bit of you know, it's
problematic.
Like, yeah, it's getting problematic. You know, so
I get you. I love it. I do. I'm a typical girly girl. I actually got to see it. They replayed it in the theater, and I went to go, and I fucking had a blast. I think you just have to be an 80s girl to really appreciate it. My other movies, I cannot mention this without it. The Stepfather. I fucking love that movie, The Stepfather.
Yes.
Yes. Who am I? Who am I? I love that scene. I've talked about it a million times, but I love that opening shot where he's all dressing and whistling, and then you go downstairs and it's just fucking carnage. One of the best openings ever. And it's just a really good movie. Highly recommend it. And I don't think some people say it's cheesy. I would highly disagree with that. Speaking of cheesy, I can't say this from an X film, and Marty loves it because we did a whole thing on it. We watched the whole series a few years back, but I cannot talk about 1987 without Slumber Party Massacre Part 2. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Thank you, Trenchy. Thank you.
It was great.
It has one of the best horror soundtracks ever. Fuck you, Marty. And not only that, but like the brother and sister, it's kind of an incest. Incest comes up a lot with me, doesn't it? It has like an incestual thing. And he also fucks a rubber doll. We never find out what happens in part 3 to that rubber doll, but it's just fun. It's like they were trying to, get off of Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's so much fun. The gal from Wings, Crystal Bernard, is in it. And we have a bargain bin. Andrew Dice plays our driller killer, and he does a whole song and dance with lenge and leather and a drill, and the drill is a metaphor for his penis. In case anyone hasn't gotten that, it's a drill, it's a penis drill. Whoosh.
Doc says, not gonna lie, I want the drill guitar.
I do too.
Not gonna ask what purpose. Not gonna ask for what fucking purpose, okay?
I want to put like a thing on Marty's penis. That's like, I want Marty's penis to be like I want him to drill me 24/7. Moving on.
Why does my liver have to fail and I can't fucking drink alcohol anymore? Anyway, go on.
My last two, again, I'm going a little. This is a hell of a year, and there was a lot of picks, but I cannot. The Lost Boys, basic bitch answer, but I fucking love The Lost Boys. It's just fucking one of the greatest vampire movies ever. I can't say it's the best because I go back and forth on all that, but it's one I watched the shit out of as a child, and I fucking Kiefer Sutherland again, both of the Coreys, the Frog Brothers. I fucking Edgar and Alan Frog. Oh my god, I love that as a kid because I'm like, I get that reference. I'm smart. It's just so much fun. The dog Nanook is the coolest dog ever.
Yeah, I want to do a countdown video of best boys in horror movies. Him, fucking Naru's dog, Thor in Bad Moon. Is it Bad Moon?
Yeah, you gotta have Bad Moon, and then you gotta have Hercules from Hills Have Eyes. I think it's Hercules.
Yeah. That's I gotta do a countdown on that at some stage. Sorry,
don't
Jen.
worry about the chafing, like, because if you're well lubricated, you don't have to worry about the chafing, and all Marty has to do is talk to me. He don't even have to talk dirty to me, and I'm lubricated. I'm lubricated right now.
Please continue with your list. For the love of God, please.
Oh God, it's hard because there's so many. I'm gonna have to go with a basic bitch answer, but Moonstruck. I fucking love Moonstruck. I love Cher, and I love Moonstruck, and Nicolas Cage. And I love Nicolas Cage as an actor. He's not like a favorite of mine, but I acknowledge, fucking great actor. He has such good chemistry with Cher. It's an ensemble cast. I love the iconic slap scene where she says, "Snap out of it." It's a romantic story without the syrup. It's for people who
Don't feed the beast, Don. Don't feed the beast. Thank you. Go on.
It's a romantic story for people who aren't into romance, and it feels very New York. I don't know if Joey and Trenchy could tell me better, but it feels very New York. Like, just it has that vibe to it. So those are my picks.
Do you concur, Joey, Trenchy? Have you seen Moonstruck? Do you think it's a New York movie, or do you think it's a bunch of out-of-towners pretended to be New York?
I've never seen Moonstruck before.
Really? Oh, Joey, you'd probably like. It's romantic, but I think you'd like it.
She's trying to turn me, man. She's got me watching Sex in the City pretty soon. Now she wants me to watch Moonstruck.
Dude, I'm going out with her, and I'm not going to watch that shit. Okay, fucking.
I'm working on him, Joey. I'm working on him. Larry, if you'd like to join, we're going to be doing a Sex in the City retrospective.
Save yourself, sir. Save your fucking self.
Trenchy and Joey are doing it, and me and Ethel.
I don't know what you have on those two poor guys, but fucking this is just cruel.
I have never seen like a full episode of that show.
Me neither.
You can give it Dude Bros. See, I want to hear the Dude Bros perspective. You can find out if you're a Charlotte, a Carrie, a Miranda, or a Samantha. You can find out who you are.
They're going to find out that they're heterosexual men by not watching this.
Larry, you're welcome to join us. Come, join us. Joey and Trenchy are super excited.
We're already sworn in, so I'm just here for the ride.
You sound like you're in a song, Trenchy.
Hey, is that your list then, babe? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my list. There's a lot. I have a lot of honorable mentions.
And just like that, Larry's gonna be in chicken mimosas.
Yeah, Larry, think it over. We're not going to be doing it for a while, but you're welcome.
I never thought of that, Doc. Thanks.
Help him, Doc.
So we're moving on to Joey next. So Joey, what are your picks for 87?
Well, first, number one's gonna be Predator. I mean, how could it not? I mean, I love the cast, and I mean, those guys are just badass, man. They listen to badass music. They got badass weapons. They're just badass guys, and I love it. I love these movies where these guys got to go on a mission together, and you know that not all of them are gonna make it back. But I just love it. Predator. I mean, that just blew. I still am in awe of watching it, and it's always gonna be my favorite movies of all time. I love Arnold, so definitely Predator's my number one. Number two is going to be Evil Dead 2 because I love Bruce Campbell. Bruce is the man. I think that's I mean, for me, I think Army of Darkness is the best of the films. Evil Dead 2 is number 2, and then Evil Dead is 3. But Evil Dead is probably one of the best sequels of all time because it's just I mean, it was just it was different from that time. It was Bruce Campbell with that physical comedy that he was doing when he flips himself over like that, and I mean, he was just he's just great. And number 3, I don't know if anybody's seen this movie. It's a Walter Hill film. You know, Walter Hill did The Warriors and a bunch of other great movies. Is Extreme Prejudice. It's got Nick Nolte in it, Michael Ironside, Clancy Brown.
Yes,
it's a great movie, and I would love to see these guys take on Predator because these guys were all badass. They were like an elite commando unit. Oh, and now Powers Booth is in it too, where they have to go into Mexico and try to bring Powers Booth out of he's a drug lord. He's in Mexico, and they have to try to bring him out of there because he took Nick Nolte's girlfriend. But it's a great film. It's I don't know if anybody's seen the Wild Bunch movie, but the ending is so Wild Bunch with the Gatling gun. It's just a great movie, but it's old school. Then number 4 would be American Ninja 2 with Michael Dudikoff and Steve James and Gary Conway from the Land of the Giants. He's the bad guy in the movie and also the screenwriter. So, and this is my favorite of the American Ninja movies. I love all the different ninjas in it. I mean, it's a badass movie too. And then my last one is RoboCop. I had to put RoboCop on there. Peter Weller was great in it. And Nancy Allen was great in it too. I mean, it's just I forget the actor's name. The one that's from the '70s show that plays the main bad guy in the. Yeah, he's great in it. I mean, he's a sicko in it, but you kind of like him because he's got that whoop sense of humor.
Bitches leave. I love that line. He just walks in. He improvised that. He walks in and they're doing cocaine. He's just like, bitches leave. It's just so fucking cool.
The Tigers are playing tonight. Never miss a game.
Guns. I love that. He's just.
He's so crazy in that movie, and it's great, man.
And he's great. And then Ray Wise is in it too. Is one of the bad guys. I'm a big Ray Wise fan, and he was really good in it too. So, 86 and 87 was stacked. I mean, nowadays, I mean, if they said pick the great movies of 2024, 2025, I wouldn't know where to go. But those were 2 good years that they were fully loaded with movies.
Good picks, really good picks.
Thanks, guys.
And they were awesome picks. Also want to say hello to Ethel and Dana Earl. They just came in. Hey, no, they're kick-ass picks. And like we were saying with Predator, it's RoboCop. How can you not like RoboCop? How can you not like a movie where, you empathize with a guy? He died and they still made him come in for fucking work. How can you not fucking empathize with that? Okay. Like, Jesus Christ, give the guy a break. But yeah, no.
You sure won't with Patrick Swayze and Dirty Dancing, though. How forgiving we are in one and not so much in another.
Fucking, excuse me. Alex Murphy died upholding law and order while fucking dipshit was breaking the law and order by going out with a fucking teenager.
He carried a watermelon, Marty. He took the watermelon.
Fuck. That's called grooming. That's called fucking grooming. Hey there, country girl. I got you this exotic fruit. Come back to mine.
In my pants.
Fucking hell. Yeah, go away. I had the time of my life and now I'm in prison for fucking, Anyway, right, Trench. What's your picks for 87, sir?
Before I do that, I just wanted to say I thought of one for 86. I'll just shout out real quick. Slaughter High. I have to mention that one. That was my first slasher that wasn't Jason or Halloween or stuff. That was like the first, just kind of its own thing. So I had to shout. I forgot, my bad. I'll do the real list now, but I had to shout that out. Hey, Apple. But
that was good, Trenchy.
Yes. Oh, fickle. But yeah. Number 5 is a movie I grew up with, and it's the start of a trilogy, and I have to bring it up. Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. It's probably my favorite Scooby-Doo movie. I love it. It has problems, but it's really fun, and I like how there's monkeys and giant gorillas and hunchbacks and ghosts and skeletons, and then there's a redneck that's trying to get Shaggy. It's a really fun movie. And it kind of gets buried under the other 2. I think the other 2 in the trilogy are more popular, but this one's really good too. And I like how the ghosts are pretty much the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
I need to go back, check out those kind of classic Scooby-Doo features. What else you got, Trench?
Number 4 is my favorite haunted house movie that isn't a haunted house movie, but I think it's a perfect haunted house movie. Maybe not my favorite, but I think it's it's Dolls. Dolls is fucking great.
That's a great
It's like a fairy. Yeah. It's like a fairy tale, but it's not. It's awesome, and it's got that perfect. It's the perfect haunted house movie that's not a haunted house movie.
Good pick.
My bad. Number 3 is Monster Squad. I gotta go with Monster Squad.
Awesome movie.
It's on my bed.
It's fucking awesome. It's the Goonies versus the Universal Monsters. What do you want more than that? It's awesome.
And Nazis.
And there's
and it teaches kids about Nazis.
There's a Holocaust survivor. It's crazy how that character is put as creepy German guy in the credits. I'm that's kind of funny, but that is a great scene. Where it's I know monsters in the show. That is great. But yeah, Monster Squad is amazing.
It is. Love that movie.
And Dracula calls a little girl a bitch. It is awesome. Yep. It is great.
Hey, do you know any virgins?
Oh, but it's okay in that movie. And it's a younger kid.
Yeah, but it ain't fucking Patrick Swayze teaching children how to dance. Jesus Christ. He's like, you know,
But they're
he's
all,
like one
but
of
they're all
those.
kids.
He's like,
They're all kids.
he's like one of those fucking
all
gym
kids.
coaches.
That's true.
He's like one of those fucking gymnastic coaches you see fucking fiddling up girls in the fucking Olympics. Fuck Patrick Swayze in that movie. Sorry, Trench.
Oh, you're good. My number 2 is Dream Warriors. This is my favorite Freddy movie. It's it's awesome. I love most of the characters. I don't like I think the final girl's the weakest in this movie. I don't really like her, but I like everybody else. And they brought Nancy back, so that's good. But it's a great movie. It's my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I just yeah,
I think it's
it
the
is
best
great.
in the fucking franchise. I think part 3 is the best. Yeah.
What about Final Nightmare?
Final
Freddy's
Nightmare's
dead.
good, but I think part 3 struck the balance between comedic Freddy and fucking sinister Freddy.
Yeah,
He
you're
didn't
right.
go full
And the
ham.
Dawkins song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although Freddy's Dead is amazing, there's something on the chalkboard in the background about the Holocaust not happening. It's amazing.
What?
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know if I'm getting it right, but somebody that knows better, there's something in the background on the chalkboard about the Holocaust not or something not happening.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking cool. And Tom Arnold and Roseanne. You loved it. Remember, we watched it, Marty.
That fucking movie. I'll tell you what, it wasn't boring.
I will say this: I enjoy it more than Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh God, you really hate Jason Goes to Hell, don't you?
Although,
I hate it too.
If you look at it, Freddy's Dead only has a body count of 2.
Well, I mean, Freddy's Dead is like, I'll say this, like, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure because that was the first Freddy film I saw in the theater.
Okay.
Very cool.
So
you got the glasses, didn't you? You got I remember.
So it was like, yeah, it was for me, it was fun. Like, it was a fun film. Like, if I wanted to, though, I can't really. I think the one that I dislike the most from the Freddy films is probably like the one before it, the Dream Child. I didn't really like that one. Nobody
but me likes Dream Child. I like G. Actually, that's how my youngest son got. I remember hearing the name Jacob, and I'm like, I like that name, and that's why that my kid's name is Jacob. So.
Thank God it's not Patrick Swayze. That's all I'll fucking say. Anyway, Trent, what?
And my number 1, I might change it out because it was talked about a bit. I mean, I love The Lost Boys. It's one of my favorite films of all time. But I might change it out for something that's a little less talked about. And my friend Sasha introduced me to this movie, With Nail and I. That's a pretty good, like, dark comedy British movie
funny.
about
Richard E. Grant and Paul McGann play 2 struggling actors and alcoholics.
Yeah.
Who go on holiday by mistake, and they stay in one of the lads' uncle's farms, and you don't know if your man is just being super friendly because he's English or if he's going to rape both of them. It's fucking hilarious.
Well,
go on, Tretch.
It's a good movie because it's about 2 people that are struggling in life, and both are probably mentally ill. And it's funny, but the ending's really sad because it's kind of real. I don't want to give it away, but like one of the guys is actually trying to better himself, and the other one is kind of not doing. He's more of a. It's hard because I don't hate the character, but he does some awful things. But it's a really funny but sad, kind of fucked up movie about these 2 guys. It's very odd too, but it's just these 2 friends who care about each other, Even though the other guy, you can say maybe he doesn't. But he does. He's just kind of fucked up, and it's just about kind of this toxic friendship, and it's a really funny movie, but it's also really sad in some ways.
I'll check it out.
Also, want to say hello to Sonny Barger, 81MC in the chat as well. Yeah, no. Fun fact about that movie, Trench. David Fincher was a big fan of it, so when he was putting together the cast Alien 3, he got Paul McGann for Golic. He got Ralph Brown, who plays 85, and he was going to have Richard E. Grant as Clemens. He couldn't get him, so he ended up getting Tyrion Lannister, after forgetting the Charles Dance. He got Charles, but originally Richard E. Grant was supposed to be. He loved that movie. But yeah, if you haven't seen Whitnell and I, check it out. It's really like there's one bit. Basically, they have to leave their apartment because it's in such shit. These guys are the most fucking disgusting motherfuckers ever. They don't wash up. They're like, there's you do the wash up, okay? There's matter in the sink. What? There's matter in the sink. And it's they essentially flee their shitty apartment and go on holiday by mistake. Check it out.
It's really good. Yeah, that was about 5, but yeah, I just wanted to insert with because I think it's an underrated movie. And I don't want to give it away, but the "we need a child" conversation, and it's not as bad as you think. And what that leads to at the end of the movie is fucking hilarious. Yeah. With I won't give it away, but with the machine and stuff, it's a really, it's very British. It's very British, but if you're into British humor, it's very funny. It's very good.
I will check it out.
It's a class one. It's top notch. Yeah, no, again, like everyone was saying, the fucking 87 was stacked, and I'll go into my list now, and we'll just go in. So for my list, going backwards, Larry's going to appreciate my first pick. First one, canon movie, canon adaptation, Masters of the Universe, Dolph Lundgren. It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie. Like you can tell Dolph is actually learning English. He's getting better as the movie goes on. Not that he's fucking, I don't know now, he's not fucking Clark Gable or anything, but he gives it a fucking college try. And Frank Langella as Skeletor is so fucking good. Also, forget your MCU movies. This had the best post-credit sequence ever. Yes, yay for Masters of the Universe, Ethel. Damn fucking right. No, it's brilliant. Chelsea Fields as Tila. John Cypher as Man at Arms. She's big horror actress. She's got weird eyes.
Meg Foster. Beautiful
Meg
eyes.
Foster is Evelyn. Fucking, there's an awesome cast, and yeah, it doesn't adapt the figure line or the comics or the fucking animated show that well, but for a canon movie, it's pretty impressive. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Larry, as a fan of the movie, what do you think is the biggest draw for Masters?
I mean, I think it does well enough to, like I just wish that it would have been more on Eternia than, but I know budgetary. But I mean, if you saw like at the beginning, they show them like in the desert, just some generic desert somewhere. I think they could have done something like that for most of the film and just have it on Eternia. But I think it's great, man. I like the effects. Frank Langella as Skeletor, Dolph Lundgren. I think he looks like He-Man. Like He-Man, like what a live action He-Man would be.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have that argument for Punisher as well, but I mean, it is what it is,
No, he's cool, and he's one of these guys who didn't like the movie when it initially came out, and as the years have come on, he's kind of warmed to it, and he's I don't know if he's gotten a role in it. I know he's kind of done well by turning up in fucking Aquaman and stuff, so maybe he might get a bigger part in this reimagining or whatever. But yeah, Masters of the Universe canon movie, can't go wrong. My number 4 is one that no one talks about, and I love it. It's a fucking quirky horror sci-fi about an alien cop who's partnered up with a human to hunt down another alien that hops into other people's bodies. The Hidden. The fucking Hidden is fucking awesome. You have this alien parasite that likes rock music, fast food, sex, and killing people, and it's just, what the fuck do we do? It's mental. It's mental. Who Jen, you don't watch Desperate Housewives, do you?
I haven't watched it, but I know a lot of the actors in it.
One of the
Gary
actors,
Hatcher
Christensen, Claudia Christensen, she's in it, and yeah, she pays this stripper that gets taken over by the alien and fucking shoots up a place. It's fucking mental. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Kyle MacLachlan's fun. It's a cool movie. My number 3, RoboCop. As I said, how can you not like a movie and get behind a guy who was made come into work even though he was fucking dead? Kurtwood Smith, Ray Wise, Peter Weller. Peter Weller's fucking awesome. Nancy Allen. Kurtwood Smith's brilliant in that movie. Best villain, but fucking Ronnie Cox as well as Dick Jones. And he's such a fucking freak. Just where he goes into the toilet, they're all terrified of him. They all flee from the fucking the VIP bathroom. He comes in, fucking piece of shit. He just grabs Miguel Ferrer as well by the fucking hair. Do you know how much I spent in this fucking thing? He's just, oh shit. It's like fucking Gordon Gekko turned up to fucking 11. And as well as a great sci-fi and a great satire on like Reaganomics. It's just, and that's what it is. It's a satire. It's a satire on fucking America at the time, fucking excess. But not only that, it was also on kind of law enforcement and how fucking the kind of the line between the military and the police force was kind of being blurred at the time and stuff like that. And the commercials as well, or the news broadcast. Give us 60 seconds and we'll give you the world. And it's like, no, that is not how you fucking give people news. It's like one of them is like, yes, an automatic on-platform laser fired and destroyed a large percentage of the rainforests. The environmentalists say it's devastating, but don't they always? It's like, what the fuck? It's a fucking brilliant movie, and I think it worked because it was a foreign director. It was Paul Verhoeven directed it, and he just like, yeah, I'm just going to deconstruct Americana, the fucking American dream, and put it back there. And it's Joey, RoboCop, as I was saying before. Anything else you want to say about it? Is there anything else that you think, or anything you noticed going back watching it over the years that you never really noticed?
I mean, I've seen them so many times. I mean, it's always fun when you're gonna watch it because all the great scenes and stuff. Like when he first becomes RoboCop and he gets shot to hell up and everything, and they're all laughing at him and teasing him and stuff, and just like when he gets the payback from each one of them. I love that. Dead or alive, you're coming with me, and
Yeah.
I mean, I just love the movie, and everybody was great in it. So I mean, and that was a big movie back in the day. That was and I would have loved to see it in the movie theaters. I would love to have seen like a RoboCop Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Peter Weller. I was hoping they would have done that, but
we got the comics and we got the video games, but we never.
I mean, I would love to see that on the big screen. Peter Weller and Arnold Schwarzenegger going at it. That would be badass.
I love the interview done with Paul Verhoeven And he's like, yeah, the Robo, Jesus died for our sins. Yes, fucking Verhoeven is just getting really excited about, yes, he's the American Jesus. That's why at the end I have him walking on water. It's like, Jesus Christ, Verhoeven, calm down. But no, it's cool. It's a great fucking movie. It's Don is dead right. It's great.
Jesus
Again,
didn't shoot anybody in the dick though. RoboCop
Yeah.
did. I think that gives them the one up.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
But yeah, no, RoboCop kicks arse. My number 2 is the same as Joey's number 2, and yeah, it's Evil Dead 2. Sam Raimi comes back and turns a straight up horror into essentially a great fucking kind of horror parody, and it's a fucking great movie. As Bruce Campbell had to act in reverse, and you have so many fucking good scenes. Like,
what about the Tree of Rape?
They don't, but he doesn't do it in this one. He kind of realized maybe that was a bit too edgelordy. And
I know, but still, Tree of Rape. I mean, any series that has a Tree of Rape can't be all that bad. I also just had to get the Tree of Rape in there.
You had to.
Well, Jen, again, it's interspecies erotica.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Larry's the more classy of the one of us. Yeah, interspecies erotica.
Like again, it's more Three Stooges than kind of Lovecraft. Like with the hand, he's trying to shoot the hand, and like the little visual gags, he traps the hand in the bucket and then puts farewell to arms on top of it. It's like fucking chef's kiss. But yeah, Evil Dead 2. And my number 1, to no one's fucking surprise, is
Moonstruck.
No, Chariots of Fire.
Dirty Dancing.
Chariots of Fire. No, it's Predator. It's Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can you not like Predator? The original plot, John and Jim Thomas, it was supposed to be 7 alien hunters versus 1 human. And then they're like, yeah, no one's going to make that. So let's make fucking soldiers hunting it. And they tried the first monster and it looked like a giant cockroach and it was fucking Van Damme in the suit. And they're like, yeah, this isn't working. So they dropped Boss Studios and Schwarzenegger's. Well, I worked with this guy on this indie flick called Terminator. He's working on a thing with James Cameron called Aliens. He could come over, he could do it. And yeah, we got the Predator. And again, like RoboCop, like Predator, this is a franchise that is still going to this day. For better or worse, some might argue, but still, it's fucking, it's Larry, Predator. What can be said that hasn't already been said? Is there anything else?
I mean, the first and foremost thing, and I said this, like, I think I said this recently to my buddy Joe, because we saw somebody cosplaying as a Predator. I turned to him and this was at Frightmare this year. I was like, I was just like, is it just me? And maybe this sounds weird, but the design of the Predator just is. I see it. It's absolutely beautiful. Like it's gorgeous to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just love that original like Predator, the Jungle Hunter. Even 2. Like he looks amazing in that. Like just, I don't know, man. Just the look of it is just so incredible. It's like scary, menacing, but it looks so awesome.
The Rastafarian warrior design. It's not just some monster. It's a culture. It's a tribesman. It's a warrior. It isn't just some marauding monster. Sorry, dude.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's like just the lore behind it that you get in part 2. I mean, just the little things that they sprinkle in there, like, he doesn't go up, there's no sport because she was unarmed or whatever, like all those little things, like they said it without like completely like saying it, you know what I mean? Like they had to figure that out. And then you have the most badass bunch of guys and they're scared, it's like Arnie is like questioning himself because of how, like, because of this thing. I don't know. It's just it's amazing, man. I love Predator. It's
a kick-ass movie, and you can't go wrong. Trench, what's your thoughts on Predator?
I really like Predator, and the more like I've been with the movie, I realized I like it way more than I thought I did. I always liked it, but it's just, man, it's just a really good movie. It's essentially a reverse slasher. Instead of teenagers being killed, it's action heroes that could have like been a one-man army in any of their action movies being picked off like teenagers in a slasher film, and it's great. It's Predator. It's like it's awesome. It's a fantastic movie.
It's one of those things where you just say the name Predator and people instantly know what it is. Yeah, I love this as well. As Eric points out, all those badasses listening to Little Richard and the helicopter getting pumped up. Yeah, it's yeah. Again, it's a Joy Predator. Any favorite moments? Any favorite things? Anything that springs to mind when you think of Predator?
Oh, jeez, man. You can go the whole movie with your favorite parts of that movie. It's just the very beginning, and he goes, "Mutant, you son of a
Son of a
bitch!"
bitch. Best handshake ever.
It's a
Just
fact.
like
I love it. You got Bill Duke. Gonna have me some fun. Gonna have me some fun with the razor blade and body and Flora. I mean, the whole thing when they go against the rebels and Arnold Schwarzenegger goes knock knock and he kicks the door. I mean, stick around. Oh, stick around. Was that stick around in Predator? Yeah, it was Predator too.
Sticker, he fucking throws the bowie knife into the guy and pins him into the wall.
Stick around. And then don't forget the one in Commando, and he goes, "You got to blow up some steam." I mean, it's like badass. I mean, if someone said you got to watch Predator every day for the rest of your life, I'd be like, okay. I mean, you wouldn't. It'd be like
I'd do it for free.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man. That Predator is just it's just a movie that just like to me, it's a masterpiece. It's horror, sci-fi, action masterpiece. I mean, you got those genres thrown together. I mean, like I said, it's like for the beginning part of the movie, it's just like these guys are a rescue team, and then they're like the most badass elite team, and then they're being hunted one by one, and then they're scared. That's just and then you can tell that it's like it's similar to Aliens, where like you feel like they're like a legit unit.
Yeah. Also, hello to Hobbs. Hobbs just came in. Another awesome dude. Wicked channel. Hey.
The party's just starting since you're here.
But yeah, no, Larry's dead right. Again, you get this build up. You get to know these characters, and you get the feeling these guys are a fucking unit. And it's kind of cool as well, their interactions with fucking Dylan, because he's the outsider. Like, be it fucking Blaine spitting on his shoe with the fucking tobacco, or be it Mac threatening to cut him if he fucking ghosts him. Again, it's just but he earns their respect slowly but surely. Originally, one version of the script had Dylan just to be an out and out bad guy, whereas I think Carl Weathers went to McTiernan and goes, "Can I not be an absolute shitheel?" And it's like, that's why he gave him the kind of redemptive story where he's like, okay, I'm going to help him out. It's a great movie. And the great thing about the Predator franchise is they can be any kind of action movie, and you just drop this thing in. It could be a Western. You can drop it in. A samurai movie. We've seen that with Killer of Killers. And like, yeah. Jen, I know you're not a big into the franchise, but what's your thoughts on the original Predator?
What are you talking about, Marty?
Even if they're negative.
No, I like the Predator movies for what they are. I'm not. It's no secret. I'm not they're a little on the sci-fi side for me. They don't, but they're fine. They're good. I get why everyone loves them. I do. I get why everybody loves them.
They're fun movies. I'm gonna just do a quick round because I know everyone's fucking strapped for time and stuff like that. Jen, what are your Actually, yeah, Ninja, you're right. It's not a great movie. It's the greatest movie, ever. So yeah, Jen, some honorable mentions that you didn't get to put into your main list.
I have a few, but I'll try to be as succinct as I can possibly be. We already talked about the Monster Squad, but it was a childhood favorite, and I think that is where I first learned about Nazis. So, I mean, it's educational, and we have the classic Universal monsters. What more do you need? Another great film that I fucking love. Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. Mary Lou Mahoney is fucking awesome in this. Not to mention Michael Ironside. It's just a fun one. And it's really campy, but it's in the best sense of campy. Campy's not always a bad thing, people, and this movie proves it. It has a ton of nostalgia for me. Getting off the horror train for a minute, I'm going to talk about a movie that I think is just really sweet. It's a biopic. La Bamba, Lou Diamond Phillips killed it as Richie Valens. It's a great, really biopic of the late, great Richie Valens, who died. He was one of the ones that died in the plane crash, and it just shows his life before he got famous and during and right before he died. And it's just a really heartfelt movie that I like. And like I said, that was the first time I ever noticed Lou Diamond Phillips, and he was fucking phenomenal. And Joey, the manager, the actor, we always
Joe Pantoliano.
Ralphie.
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
Ralphie,
yeah. He's
fucking
also
cocksucker.
He's great in it. It's just a movie. If you guys haven't seen La Bamba, you should, because it's a really nice, it's a sweet movie. Another one, and this one's going to surprise you guys and probably be a little controversial, and it doesn't get talked about that much, but fucking Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd in Dragnet. I like it, guys. I fucking like that movie a lot. I think it's cute, and I think it keeps the spirit of the show. In fact, we actually get a little cameo at the end, which was fucking cool.
Yeah, Harry Morgan.
Fine. And yes, and Harry Morgan,
who's played Joe Friday's partner on the show. Also played on MASH, but
MASH,
it was good. Have him be in the to have somebody, a surviving member that was on the show, be in the movie. So I was happy to see that. It was a fun movie.
The bit with the lion, that's not going to grow back. Don't worry, kids, it'll grow back.
It is a fun movie, but it got panned by critics at the time, and it's not one that's ever brought up, and I actually really like it. Another one, and like I said, I've got a lot, so I'm going to try to be brief with this. Overboard. Trenchy mentioned this one with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, and I really like this movie. And yeah, what he does, I mean, it's not, again, we're touching on rapiness again, but it was consensual. She was into him by the end, so it's fine. I think this is one case where the ends justify the means. Don't y'all?
I mean, it made her a better person. Turning her into a slave for his children made her a better person. Oh, my bad, Joey.
No, go ahead, Trenchy.
Oh, I was finished. What were you going to say? My bad.
I was going to say, Overboard, like, I'm not a big romantic comedy guy, but this movie I did really like. It's Kurt Russell. Goldie Hawn, Roddy Dowell. I like the plot.
Yes.
But I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really good. It was very entertaining. And like I said, I'm not a big romantic comedy guy, but this I have in my collection. And I watch it from time to time. It's a very good movie.
Nice.
It is. It's a fun movie. Another one, and this is the last one of my comedies at least, Throw Mama from the Train, Billy Crystal and Danny DeVito. If you guys, I think all of you guys, if you haven't seen it, would really like this one. And it's basically a comedy play of strangers on a train where Billy Crystal's going to kill Danny DeVito's mother, and then Danny DeVito's going to kill Billy Crystal's ex-wife. And it's really, really funny. And it's another movie that never gets talked about. Check it out, guys. You're going to like it. I promise you. Another one that I'm surprised nobody has talked about, The Untouchables. No Untouchables love on this stream? I think it's a great movie. Like, say what you will about
honorable mention.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It's and I won't say too much. I'll let you talk about it. Full Metal Jacket is another one. It might surprise you guys, but I really do love Full Metal Jacket. I do. I love it. Another Vincent D'Onofrio film. It is. It's really great. Me love you long time. Also, Flowers in the Attic, my incestual film about, siblings locked up in an attic because the mother wants money. Okay, the books are better, guys, but the movie is pretty damn good.
Jen,
listen to me.
Jen, how about you tell the audience what age you started reading those books at?
I was 12. I got the whole series for Christmas when I was 12, and it's fucking great. And yeah, in the book, now in the movie we don't get the incestual thing. It's kind of touched upon. In the books we get full on incest, and like one of the kids dies. There's 4 kids, and Corey dies. Carrie makes it out, and Catherine and Christopher, they're the ones that are in the incestual relationship. But it's their mother's fault. It's really good, guys. Read Flowers in the Attic, but watch the movie. The movie's very tame. The Lifetime one's fine too, but read these books. There's a whole thing, and it's about a family. Ethel knows. Another one, and again, I'm sorry I keep going on, but like you said, it was packed. Fatal Attraction. I will not be ignored, Marty. I will not be ignored.
I don't know the rabbit. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank God I don't know the fucking rabbit.
Does this movie make you guys give you a second thought if you ever wanted to cheat on a significant other? Does this movie, like the rabbit scene, come to your mind? You're like, really fine.
Jen, I just had an image of like a pot is on the stove boiling, and I take the lid off, and all my NECA figures are inside, and I'm like, what is she not?
I'm keeping that idea, darling. That's a hell of I could never hurt a critter, but that's a good idea. Funnily enough, I wouldn't hurt any of your horror stuff, but like all your dinosaurs and predators and stuff, in the pot you go.
Hi.
And then Lethal Weapon. Surprisingly, I'm a Lethal Weapon fangirl. I like Lethal Weapon. I like Mel Gibson. And Hellraiser, because I'm a horror girl. Hellraiser, because it's a fucking classic. And I'm sorry I took so long, guys.
No, you're grand. They're awesome picks. Larry, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, this for honorable mentions is like super. 87 was stacked, man. I mean,
yeah.
Since I'll do, I'll kind of speed through it because there is a lot. I would do obviously Monster Squad, Nightmare 3. Obviously, it's my favorite Freddy film. A Cher film, but not Moonstruck.
Suspect. Suspect.
No, Witches of Eastwick.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about that one. I think Suspect was last year anyway, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Nicholson, man. He's the man. I love that movie. Oddly enough, nobody mentioned this, but Spaceballs. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I figured someone would.
And one of my another one. I mean, like I said, there's so many. One of my favorite comedies, Ernest Goes to Camp. One of my favorite Coen Brothers movie that nobody's also mentioned, Raising Arizona. Love that movie.
I figured someone would mention that one.
What else? Nicholas Cage. It's just it's super stacked. I will mention one that I feel like a lot of people may not know of is Hiding Out with John Cryer.
I remember that one. Yeah.
What's it about?
When he's done. He shaves off the mustache or whatever, and he goes back to high school.
Yeah, and he like dyes his hair and everything.
Yeah,
that's a really good one too. I mean, it's. I mean, what else can I mention? Like Hellraiser. I mean, Untouchables. It's like all those. I mean, there's so many.
Flowers in the Attic, Larry.
I haven't seen
Flowers in the Attic.
Read
the books first. I'm telling you, if you're going to watch the movie, read the books, at least the first one. In fact, I've got his homework assignment for all you guys. You guys need to read it. It's on an audiobook if you want to listen to incestual and audio.
Don't tell her you will, but don't. Oh, yeah.
But no, I mean for those.
Marty, we should do a stream. Sorry, Larry, I didn't mean to cut across you.
We're not doing a stream. I'm not reading the book. Okay. Oh yeah, babe, I'll read the books. Yeah. I'm not reading the books. Anyway.
Lethal Weapon. I mean, it's definitely on there, but yeah, like those are probably my tops. I mean, for sure, I Ernest Goes to Camp. That was the first Ernest film I ever saw. It made me want to go to camp. I never went to camp, but it's a great one. I think a lot of people don't mention it too much that are not like Ernest fans. Yeah, Raising Arizona. What can I say? I mean, it's a great one. Which is the Beastwick. That's one that like I always tell people about, and it's like it seems like it's over their head. I mean, I love that one.
Oh, Jack Nicholson is great in it, and I think it's his like how men look at women, like the facets of women, and like how men just are like even if you're fucking Satan, you still don't understand women. It's kind of what it is. The devil himself can't understand.
Well, I especially love the scene where it's like where Cher comes in and she's like telling him off, and he's like, "Do you want to be on top or on the bottom?" And it's just like the way he just delivers a line is just so great. Like she ends up with him, So it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's a great film. I mean, and all the actresses that are in it, Susan Sarandon, Michelle Pfeiffer. I mean, they're great in it too. It's not just like
they are.
It's I don't know. I think it's sort of like a dark comedy, not really too much horror, But I don't know. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I can understand why. It is a great one, and it's one that doesn't get, like you said, it's not one that gets talked about a lot. I also love where Cher just tells him, she thinks he's like the most disgusting human being that ever lived, and then proceeds to bang him.
Yeah. Well, it's that same scene. It's like she tells him that, and then he's like, "So do you want to be on the top or on the bottom?" And then, I mean, Spaceballs. Come on.
Yeah.
And then
we're getting a sequel. I don't know how I feel about that, but hopefully it'll be good.
And then John Candy's son is playing Barf.
Oh, that's nice. Neat.
They just announced that he's gonna play Barf. Or
I didn't even know his son acted.
I don't know if he does or not, but
I saw you're acting now. Okay, I guess. Okay. Joey, what about you? What are your honorable mentions?
Well, I got a lot of the ones that we just went. I got the Lost Boys, Monster Squad, Raising Arizona. I got La Bamba. I got Steel Dawn, Patrick Swayze. So I said Overboard. Harry and the Hendersons. I love that movie. Good one. Ending with John Lithgow. The Untouchables. Hamburger Hill. Full Metal Jacket, and The Running Man. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I forgot to mention that one. Yeah, Running Man.
I love that one.
I'll be back only in a rerun. I love that. Also, some of the one-liners that they're fucking
also
brilliant.
By Stephen King.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's a new one coming out that's more closer to the novel, but I don't know. Might be good. The guy's a bit too pretty. Trenchy. Also, Joey, they were fucking excellent picks. Had you any more? Is there any one more you want to mention or anything?
That was it. But Raising Arizona, I wish I would have put that higher because I love that movie. I love the whole cast, but John Goodman and William Forsythe together. Oh my God, those guys stole the movie at times. I also like Randall Tex Cobb in the movie as the bounty hunter. He was great in it. But I mean, of course, Nicolas Cage and Holly Hunter, they're great together. The whole movie was top notch. So I wish I would have put that higher. And of course, Spaceballs. I mean, that movie is just phenomenal. I'm a huge Mel Brooks fan. I love everything that guy did. So that was one of the funniest movies I've seen. Spaceballs.
You can't go wrong with it. The bit with Planet of the Apes. There goes the fucking planet. He's an asshole, sir. Who? He's an asshole.
How many assholes do we got on this ship? Yo. It's jammed, sir.
You're the guy who plays Tuvok on Star Trek Voyager. Sir, we've come this on and we ain't found shit. It's a fucking comb in the beach. Trench, what about you?
Desert.
What about you,
Spaceballs is awesome. I love Spaceball.
I don't think there's one person that doesn't. If you are, you're some kind of filthy communist or something. Anyway, Trench, what's your favorite kind of runners up or honorable mentions, dude?
Well, some of the obvious ones, I'm not gonna get them all, but Evil Dead 2, Predator, Hellraiser, Lethal Weapon. I love Lethal Weapon, Running Man. But there's some other movies I really Near Dark. Near Dark is great. Um, I, wait, what? My bad.
I was gonna say I forgot Near Dark. That pisses me off. I love that movie, Lance Henriksen. So I'm glad you brought it up, Trenchy.
Half the fucking
Yeah.
cast aliens are vampires. What's not to fucking like, man? Like,
Spoilers, Marty. Spoilers.
It's awesome. The Gate's a great movie. Brave Little Toaster. Howling 3. Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, because it has Nuclear Man in it, and Nuclear Man is awesome. Funland is great. It is so weird and has so many odd things in it, but it's an amazing movie. It is great.
Go on, Trench.
Blood Diner is another one. Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night. Jetsons Meet the Flintstones. I'm just kind of running through because the Quad Dead Zone. That movie is weird, but it exists. There's this little ghost child that keeps blowing on this woman's hair so that we know that the ghost is there. It is a thing. Love That Steak. That's a pretty decent parody movie. China Girl. That one's pretty good. Street Smart. That's with Morgan Freeman and Christopher Reeve. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's how he got to make Trenchy. That's how he got to make fucking. He got to make that by doing Superman 4, right?
That would be crazy, but probably.
Yeah.
Although I like Superman 4 better than Superman 3. I do think it's a bit better, in my opinion. I get it's kind of cheesy, but I don't get all the hate. I do like Superman 4.
So Superman 3, I love the interview. I was reading Men's Magazine, and there's an interview with fucking Richard Pryor, and the interviewer asks him, have you ever taken drugs while you were filming any of your movies? He goes, motherfucker, you seen Superman 3? What do you think? Aye. But yeah, no, they're awesome picks, Trench. They kick ass.
They do.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm probably I'm going to round it off here. But before I go, as always, Larry, what is next up for your channel, good sir?
I'm gonna be. It'll really just be figure reviews. I think I might do a live stream at some point if I can find the time for it. But yeah, it's gonna mostly be the next one's gonna be a figure review. And
you have a really cool video up of convention and a convention hall, right? Yeah, check that out.
It's a little bit of a longer one. Actually, and that's because I edited it down from like 30 some odd minutes. So yeah, it was just a lot of stuff, and then having to go through and see like, okay, what's redundant or what am I repeating and saying, and it's just like so. But no, yeah, that's up right now. It was from this recent convention that I went to last weekend, and yeah, it's basically like everything that I got and like the stories and stuff.
Regardless of the length, dude, your stuff is always quality. It's great listening to you, and it's always cool to fucking see the stuff that you have. My love, my girlfriend, my world. What have you on the channel at the moment, and what do you hope to have out soon enough?
Well, right now I have I have the review of Weapons because that's an interesting film. I liked it. Didn't love it the way some of you guys did, but it's solid to see. It's solid to see. Definitely prefer Barbarian over it. As for what I have out, I don't know. My personal life's a little complicated at the moment, so videos might be slow. I have some things filmed, but getting them edited is another story. So we'll see where we get it. But I'm going to try to have a review out of Sweet Revenge when I can. And this week, I promise, Trenchy and Joey, we're going to do Get Shorty on Wednesday for our mob, barring an act of God happening, which shouldn't be anything that stops this next stream. And I apologize to you guys for not being able to do it these last 2 weeks.
Oh, you're fine, Jen.
I felt bad. You don't know how bad I felt, guys.
She did.
Oh, you're good.
She was worried. She was like, the guys are going to hate me. And I'm like, Trenchy and Joey are going to hate you. No, she wasn't like that either.
Also,
yeah.
Marty, can you indulge me like 2 seconds?
I'm worried. Go on.
A blue velvet dress, such as should be worn to a party. A pink and blue nightgown and a peignoir set with slippers to match. I sat there with the candy melting on my tongue, and it had the arctic taste of an iron lump in my throat. Encyclopedias were going to be here forever, yet candy made from maple sugar was my topmost favorite, always had been. She had brought this box of candy for me. I could only swallow one piece at the thought. This is just a small excerpt of Flowers in the Attic. I think
I thought it was Mills and Boone, How Not to Be a Diabetic, but fucking.
It's great, guys. It's great.
Don't read it. Do yourself a favor.
I'll read it to you guys. I'll read it.
Jesus Christ Almighty! Don't. Save yourself. Trench, have you any collaborations with anyone coming up? Bar my gorgeous girlfriend and Joey, have you anything coming up with anyone watching stuff?
Well, besides the one with Jen, I think it's gonna be this weekend. We're doing on our edition of this movie thing we're doing where we watch 3 movies on the stream, and we're doing low budget B movie Godfather's Greasy Lasagna Surprise, and it's gonna be the Tingler, Battle Beyond the Stars, and King Dinosaur.
Nice. King Dinosaur. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the Bird-Eye Gordon film that was picked. John said it's just an alligator that they call a dinosaur. I've never seen it. But John's like, yeah, they just get some lizards and alligators.
What was I going to say to you again? Yeah, it's I hate when, like, what's the one with the cannibals in Dinosaur Valley, and it turns out there's no dinosaurs, it's just an excavation for dinosaurs. It's really fucking...
At least this one, they're trying to have dinosaurs in it, even if it's just an alligator. I know there's other movies where there's no dinosaurs at all, and I'm like, why'd you put dinosaur in the title?
Yeah, it's to bring people in. It's to bring people in. Joey isn't doing any videos at the moment on his own, but he has an awesome Instagram if you want to go check out his stuff. He's got cool collections of stuff. He's got cool fucking posters and pictures. Go on, Jen.
I shouldn't have worn the skimpy little see-through.
Fuck this shit. Where's the fucking
brother who had all of a man's strong physical needs.
Why isn't the mute button working?
Was always
damn you!
Frustrated by everything and every
shit.
This could be a stream.
Thank God it worked. Okay. So yeah, just want to thank everyone who came on. I just want to thank Ethel. We had Brian Kubrick Lover. We had Sonny Barger. She's still fucking going. My God. We had, who else had we? Ginger Ninja. We had Don from Night Owl Talks Movies. 59 Survivor. We had Doc Mortis, aka Dice Rolling. We had Creepy McGee. We had Hey Internet Eric here. we had Dana Earl, we had Papa Goss. Who else had we? We had
Mr. Dan.
Mr. Dan, and I'll unmute her again since she stopped reading that terrible book.
Hobbs.
Hobbs Horror.
Hobbs Horror. And also, I'm not a monster. It's my girlfriend and me do this the whole time. We take the piss out of each other.
Ben Grimm.
Ben
Yep,
Grimm.
Ben
Ooh, scrolling up.
Brian.
Right. Brian, yeah, Brian Kubrick lover. Yeah.
Texas Hardcore.
Texas Hardcore, Tembo Cinema. Tembo Cinema was in as well. And anyone else I missed, thanks a million for tuning in. This was a great stream. In no small part to some awesome guests, Joey Nomad, the legend himself, Larry aka the Horror Cat Dad, another great legend, the Soulless Trenchcoat, and my lunatic of a girlfriend who wants to start a reading fucking circle.
I shouldn't have worn that skimpy little see-through garments around him.
But with that, good night and thanks. And and I'm going, yes, finally, I'm going to be able to sign off and she won't be able to say the word penis. Yes. So with that, everyone have a good night. And take care. Bye now.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Jesus, it'll be Ron. It'll jinx
Stay
it.
frosty.
Go. Whoa. Hang on.
God damn it.
Okay. We're still going. Say it. Go on. You know you want to.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
No, not read the book. Sign off.
Oh, I was sensuous much less than he was. I thought it was only.
With that, goodbye. And you know what? I'll say.
Does that mean one of us has to do it?
I did it. Don't worry. Penis. Bye.